go.
Wonderland.
Some point Dante with that Raccoon anchor against Nova. I feel that like if Nova gets me in, this can be really hard. But a lot of things that Nova likes to do in other matches, like getting his shield out, is very risky against Dante. Nope, there may be no Dante to eat anything with Stinger. He's getting hit by this Nova. This is your first thing that Dante's gonna survive.
Wait, Spencer totally got this as a connection. DHC's yep, grabs him. He's gonna be able to get the pickup now. Being that DHud actually has plasma beam instead of missiles, it gives Dante at least the opportunity to change and maybe kind of get hopefully around as long as he doesn't get caught by jabs. Yep, but it got caught by the overhead from DHud, and immediately Rocket Puncher is gonna switch to Doom. Yep, just grab the meter. Oh, but it misses. Give you DHud another chance, but it gets foot dived. Oh my god. But find a baller loop, stay back. Oh, gives DHud the chance to switch out back into Nova, get that point, but only has one super. Oh, gets that assist from Doom, but backs off just in case. Oh, try to connect the overhead, but ended up getting that mix up on him. Now was able to, I was about to say, is DHud gonna be able to get out safely? But yeah, and he was even able to switch back to Doom. Nice Sarah, do you think that Spencer is gonna be able to take this unclean mix up from Dante?
Oh, I wouldn't. I was gonna say that he made it, but the hit managed to survive. He's going to have an arm to take out Deadpool cross track, eating just a fraction of his life left. Didn't X-Factor. Let's see if choosing to let the Raccoon live a little while longer was not the right decision. Is this Anchor Raccoon going to channel the power of other Anchor Raccoons like Casey? Or is this going to be a match that Spencer is off? And with that, if you were punching a Raccoon with metal, there's probably something that went wrong in your life, but it worked out big time right there. So, going to use that Nova starting match, but most of them go in so hard they end up on opposite sides of the screen. And DHud gets the convert. This time there's going to be no anchor lock and he dies in the first exchange. But Dante lives off this first exchange instead of being down from last time. Oh, but this time gets opened up by the mix-up afterwards. What are you feeling on Ingrid? It feels like a very weird character to have in that spot.
Yeah, I mean, he definitely has the tools, you know, teleports, is able to shoot different angles. But DHud was just consistent in the mixing up Dante. Oh, and he was even able to get a perfect that second round as DHud gets near on the set point. Now Dante just probably might want to take a breather. No, goes right back into the rematch. Says, you know what? I'm just figuring this out. I'm gonna get into it. I'm just gonna stay forward. I mean, I know perhaps one thing about switching perhaps Deadpool into point. The 6 with Dante is about more maneuverable with Dante this round. Is trying to just catch with the killer B. And is doing a pretty good job at least canceling every time Dante does a move. Make sure not to get anything going down. Oh no, it's gonna definitely get caught from the super. Not but maybe takes a hit from the Rocket Raccoon. And just a grab. Had been doing a good job of ducking those standing jabs, but unfortunately was not able to dodge the grab. And now Doom's just gonna come in for a simple combo to get rid of the Dante. I'm thinking perhaps maybe Dante might want to switch out and is able to get that tag. And oh, gets high kick. Now, do you think this is going to be a better matchup so far against Nova now?
I think that now that Nova's out of meter, this match ends up pretty hard.
Oh,
but
the overhead.
No match is hard when you overhead them with a cross-up and they end up being ready to die. All matchups are better when your focus gets done. Highly recommended. But all of Dot's characters are getting low. None of them are actually high in now. Nova, I would do it. Like, it's been a problem here. He's just short and like the ability to get momentum going is such a huge for Dot's team. Has an acid rain mix up and stays in front.
And is able to finish this up, hopefully. Probably going to have to go reset or just as much meter building, which I would probably opt for just the meter building since you're probably going to have to reset the whole situation. But she wants to be careful of the Bionic Armor and was able to get the double cross-up for a reset and max damage on the Spencer. And this is definitely going to be a Spencer. Yep, gets full cancel, teleports to the corner, double hammer to the floor. Probably just going to build extra meter just because, I mean, you don't really got to worry about Doom. I mean, Doom is scary, but it's alright having 4 meters. You have a whole team. Now, do you think DHud's still going to clutch us out with the solo Doom problem?
It's possible, but I feel like all of the characters are falling against Doom, and when Doom solo And oh, is Triple E gonna kill? I think Triple E still kills.
Yeah, no, it's so many hits, definitely gonna, especially with Sparker. I think last hit, oh no, probably was gonna pop out. I mean, pretty smart on DHud, just kind of keeping it chill, almost was close to getting grabbed. But instead just gets loaded, and now DHud definitely got told another chance, has 4 bars, just need to mix, but at the same time, has 10 seconds left, so has to make something happen immediately. A mix into immediate super, oh, just nice on dodge, just blocking, just says even if you do grab me or throw me, I said all the time it gets a little damaged. Reverb, ooh, just checking those buttons. Yeah, airplay, and puts one on the board and still breathing another life for DHud. Perhaps this might be the turnaround. Oh wow, nice block on DHud, blocking that superior sliding low from Nova, so good. But now DHud is able to get that, and oh, the Stinger beats out the super. Nice, it was just so active that kind of stopped Nova in his face. Nice, smart on DHud, kind of getting rid of these shields and showing that, yeah, you can kind of go through it. Although I would maybe perhaps like to see maybe a bold jump or something from DHud, which is not just vulnerable right there, just like his vulnerable for that overhead, caught him holding down and just hit him with the head tap. It's definitely going to be an easy dead Nova with no meter. Yep, just another Centurion punch, and now it's up to DHud's Deadpool.
Oh, and the shield bounced a little too much. That wasn't the situation DHud was allowed to jab in order to convert from the air. A rare situation for Nova, because his stand jab gets so high and has so much hits on him. But right there, Nova shield was too high. Another chance for Deadpool to live here. That goes through all three, scratch him out. X-Factor gets used. Both players use X-Factor. This is dramatically in DHud's favor. Managed to convert it into a hit. Not anymore.
That was so careful, almost got hit with the overhead from that falling air. Edson trying to do it again at this point. Oh, teleporting to trying to catch him. Both have excellent standing jabs. Oh, is this going to go through? Perhaps has to go to a different angle. No, gets him right below, but is not able to finish off. Goes for a quick super get out of there. Gonna definitely damage the heck out of Doom. Bounce him again, yep. Oh no, but the missile wasn't close enough, unfortunately. But Raccoon being really small definitely has the advantage here. Even has that oh no, it didn't bounce him off. No, try to go for an overhead, and now Spencer with a cross-up of his own is just falling down. But gotta be careful with, because Raccoon has a small body. But DHud, oh no, definitely gonna hit both characters. Grabbed him. Grab that Doom. Grab him now, if not Deadpool's dead. Oh no, now it's just a chip. Oh, and then he high kicks it, doesn't punish. At this point, DHud just needs to chill back, and it's game for him. Oh, win underneath, try to super. Yeah, just has to really dodge. At this point, it's really looking very grim for DHud, but I still believe he's able to get that. Dodge the first mix. Oh, gets both characters, but no, the Plasma Beam ends up hitting DHud, and DHud takes that over 3-1.
Nice play by both players. There was a lot of scrambles going on, but it felt like in those scrambles, DHud was just recovering. It's like the pretty saucy Phoniex outfit, or what's going on with Acentric there on the right.
Yes, Eccentric always having an excellent
He summoned her as an assist immediately though, and she lost almost half of her life. But Strider has lost more than half of his life there. Yeah, Viper getting hit as well. I wouldn't like to get rid of Strider. Give him the
missed the step. Yeah, Eccentric was always excellent at those punishes, especially going from air to air and bringing it back down. But like, oh, missed that air dash, and now just kind of has to wait for the good time to either do another spinning kick, but just to say that C.Viper gets in from that corner and gets both characters. Luckily, Phoniex has 5 supers, but man, both of these characters are going down. It's just going to be up to G now. Do you think Acentric got this in the pocket against all this meter and doomness?
I think that it's a question of if the way that Extrumental plays lets them get the opportunity to get Strider work to fight Phoniex. Like, if Doom loses 2 turns of life here or even dies, but then the matchup that happens is when Doom pops against Strider with Orb, that's still a pretty okay situation. I also feel like Viper's one of the characters that is pretty okay to have against Phoniex on once she pops, especially if meter's available, because there will be a couple guesses like I'm vulnerable and I'm flying at you with electricity or explosion. But let's see if
nice
Viper
fix.
gets hit on incoming. and she gets the opportunity to play. It looks like regular Phoniex is putting in all the work for Acentric. It's been the MVP of his character, even though there was that Chun hit at the beginning. So much work.
Nice to have on the third bomb.
Strider didn't get to go into level 3 madness there. Phoniex never even popped in that case. Amazing work and just being able to survive and keep just like not even Dark Phoenixing Extrumentals out, but making good decisions there with regular Phoniex to get the hits that were needed. Oh, thank you for the information. It is Miss Mark.
You're missing that TP motion.
Ready?
Miss.
Fight!
MS. But now Acentric just sticking in the corner trying to get that. Oh my, and
Phoenix
snap.
player starting with a snap attack. Where it's like, I don't need my hit a Chun player and beat down the thing. The DHud did not happen. Very nice blocking back, making sure not to over or not to ignore the benefit to get the DHud there, especially when they have Morrigan in second. We know that none of the Morrigans use the Soul Drain version of the Infinite, but even without them doing it, it builds so much meter and leaves them down. On that throw, what type of version is going to come out? Build a ton of meter and goes into that DHud. Even without the drain variation, this is going to be up to 5 for Morrigan and be a Deadpool. It's like, very good. Oh, and the foot dive falls on his face.
But at this point, I mean, you have the 5 meters. The Acentric just have to really worry about just getting as much damage as possible. May even just wait and give the opportunity to switch into Dream. There goes Acentric trying to catch him whiffing, but unfortunately does not work out. Safely tries to go into Dream. Acentric tried to DP up there, and now just in the range of getting foot dive. Chun-Li definitely took that hit. Now Extrumentals trying to look for some kind of way to get out, but Acentric just staying there with the pressure and just lands that Soul Fist is able to take him out. But so far looking like Morrigan's doing a lot of the job, but just to say that C.Viper just happens to get that hit and definitely going to be able to finish this Morrigan, no problem. Just needs 1 meter, maybe just an extra, nope, doesn't even need the potential for Strider. Now Chun-Li is getting super duper weak, going to go for a focus attack, yeah. Mix up, but Acentric ready with that. Lightning legs, even goes for the immediate toe tap and was not able to connect it, unfortunately. Was able to even dodge the Strider and bring him forward. Oh, almost tried to go for that, but that down Thunder Knuckle was just too invincible. Oh, and then Acentric ends up catching Extrumentals with the from behind and just goes for low. Now it's all of the Strider. Does not have 3 meters, but does has X Factor. Goes a Roger immediately. Now it's just the 2 scary characters, but Strider is just not fast enough to catch that teleport behind, and Acentric takes the second round on game point now, 2-0. Do you think Extrumentals is going to be able to make some kind of adjustment right here instead?
I think it's possible. A lot of what's happening is looks like Chun-Li and Phoenix have been just like getting hit on his team, able to get his break first, especially Viper. It has been leading into damage, but then he hasn't gotten any hits on Phoenix in the entire set. And so I feel like the thing that's needed is he needs to actually open up. And that post, like, such a ridiculous character. She ends up using resources, but then is able to save afterwards and gets a mix-up as well. Very nice work to take the advantage of the amazing powers this character has. Seen the situation before, 5 meters is available, regular Phoenix is alive, and regular Phoenix is accidental finishing shower there. Looks like that shower was not as finished as Morrigan would like it to be, but he's very likely to build back the meter, gets the kill on Viper, going to have an incoming to build up a little mix meter. Is to get out without needing to eat any chips and without needing to build any meter for Morrigan Phoenix. But that confirms is enough. Phoenix is back on death even after the accidental finishing shower, and it's hurting. I feel he just needs to build preferably kill Morrigan. Oh, can't kill Morrigan.
Now up with just a Strider Theory himself once again. Yeah, level 3? Yeah, the seal deal gives Strider no chance to come back. and Acentric takes this over. Extrumentals 3-0.
Dang. Nice work to Acentric, and Extrumentals still in the bracket. We're likely to see some more Viper hype later, but going to have to run it back through the losers bracket. That is a scary place to be.
Most definitely. Everybody usually picks spawn 1 to going on. But right now we're gonna go into the opening game, and Ice there already kind of leaning up, but ends up getting hit immediately by a DHud's low medium from Nova. And now has kind of a backup to hopefully do something against the shield, but DHud just relentless with the pressure and just punishing Dante and Magneto, just keeping Icera away. Icera kind of maybe think of a different game plan, a way to go in, but for now has to stay back. Is luckily able to build meter with Morrigan, but probably watching to make sure that DHud does not snipe out for Morrigan either. Just right there, as I say, so goes to for the human rocket, misses completely. Oh, is able to even hard tag again. Icera doesn't catch it. Oh, hard tags again just to dodge the whole thing. Oh, a nice call on the Doom assist, and now Magneto's just really pretty right now. Oh, probably could have level 3 or something to try to punish. Has to really worry about these overhead, just constant from DHud, just getting all these overhead H's. And now up to Morrigan. Oh, was able to get the hit. DHud mixed themselves up just immediately level 3s just to get rid of this character, limit the movement of DHud. Only has to worry about the Spencer. Has a meteor, so is able to go to Astrovision. Yep, pops it immediately. Goes for a fist mix up, try to do a double mix up with the DP, but DHud kind of being smart, just hanging around, going up into the sky, trying to just dodge and wait for this Astrovision to fall out. I mean, as you know, Spencer has one of the greatest backdashes. Ooh, wow, melee bionic arms together. But if anything, that's lucky for Icera. Now DHud only has 1 meter on the cusp of 2, but Icera's not giving him a chance at all. Laying down all those, and gets air grabbed. Oh no, by DHud, and definitely gonna be able to pick this up. Yep, scoops, goes immediately to Dr. Doom. Oh wow, just to say that cursed and missed it. Oh, Icera did not get the confirm. Try to maybe punish the aerial recovery with some neutral build, and now it's kind of looking scary. DHud only has 1 super again. Got the bionic arm. Might kill Dante, was able to, but now it's just up to Icera's Morrigan, just the 1 meter, and has X Factor. And DHud can kind of just run away with this. Just block away. There's 30 seconds. Doesn't have to really worry about much. I mean, at this point, kind of just wait for a switch of some kind, but no winning necessarily. And now he's gonna get punished for it as gets all this meteor showered. Oh no, try to lay down. Hard tag. He's able to get punched now. For sure, DHud just waiting for the snipe. Gonna get chipped out. Is gonna have to X Factor and decides not to, and now this is completely in Icera's favor. Yep, gonna have to super. Icera was able to fly, unfly it, walking forward, no health. Yeah, Icera can just hang back. But yeah, just waiting. Oh, almost gets grabbed. Just gotta wait. Oh no, ends up getting grabbed. Does not. See the hesitation, gain the air grab by DHud. DHud just able to get that dash empty into Icera to get the grab and seal the deal and take the first game. Alright, Icera. Definitely gonna have to watch. The way you could die in this game just can't be prepared for. Yeah, you had to kind of theory fight in yourself and the opponent at the same time while not getting overwhelmed. And just like that, Icera not getting overwhelmed sees that fake mix and says, no thank you, I think I'm just gonna figure you out and just kind of go for a good regular hit. And goes in the meter, try to pick up this Nova. Oh no, it misses unfortunately. Probably should have went for Astro instead. But that Dante is able to get Nova. Now it's up to Spencer with the wipe on his arm. But now just gets picked up by Icera and Morrigan. Oh, even gets soul drained, but no juggle. Back to the floor, Icera missed the shout pick, but is able to get the pickup off of Dante. Oh no, Blue Knight with the air combo, and DHud able to get it with the falling 8 overhead from Spencer. And now just gonna go for bionic maneuvers. Has 3 supers to do it. He's gonna go for probably another one. Yep, picks her up. Another maneuvers. Yeah, at this point, probably doesn't have to DHC. If not, yeah, actually might have to DHC. Spear Flame? Yeah, definitely wants to take care of this Morrigan. And now it's just up to Magneto and Dante against the Doom and Virgil. Oh, nice dodge on the Phoniex arm. Even catches the Doom and says, no thank you, I'd rather just fight. Rather fight Spencer by himself and goes for that double super, all the damage. Nice. Heal up, and now it's just up to Wesker again. Local battery right here. Yep. Probably figured out what they want to be doing against this right here. But the DHud being right there, just ready with the rocket. Move for the immediate snipe. And just movement. But Sarah has it and just says, you know what, I'm going to take care of this character and just go immediately for the level 3 smash. Gets squeezed outside. Now let's try it. Nice work for Sarah keeping that guard, making DHud hold back, and it just goes to the mix of able to get the confirm. Has 2 supers, but no, misses the S, but is for sure holding down. But oh no, Dante gets hit, and DHud decides to switch into Doom, and then ends up catching both. Oh, but was not able to get the pickup. Now Magneto on the verge of dying, switches immediately back into Morrigan. Goes Feta for Astro Vision. Dante in the back, just bleeding, but slowly kind of getting house back. DHud just hanging back, trying to pick their moment. Oh, was kind of close to possibly hurting like Dante. But Iceberg kind of being smart and just picking her spots, waiting, knowing DHud has to make the approach, and just gonna wait and just fall, just like that. See, DHud kind of overextended his attack, and Iceberg just let DHud fall into her shell kick. And now, DHud is looking on the verge of losing his June. There's a hard tag, and they will do hard tag successfully. There's no way he's gonna build bonus onto that. There's too many projectiles. Oh, I started trying to confirm. Yep, damage the heck out of that Doom. Oh, nearly kills with Dante. It even hits Morrigan, but I mean, it wasn't that much damage, but Dante's definitely gone, and this matchup may have evened up just a tad bit better. And now is Iceberg going to stay with Morrigan on point and just kind of use the Magneto to snipe out? Oh, has a flying, try to fall with the shower. Oh, and both characters got hit, and now DHud's going to be able to fly in the ground and take this next hit. And DHud is now up 2-1 over Iceberg as DHud's closer to set point. Iceberg quick though, and holding forward on the opening damage. DHud just trying to seal the deal, make it as easy as possible for them. Because, you know, let me try to relax and do what I did last time. But as we saw, Iceberg was able to dodge that fighting M this time in the opening, just jumped under it. But man, this defense that Nova has is just able to build for themselves, that DHud is capitalizing on. Works out so well. Just like that, able to get that grab, get the pickup off the Human Rock. Yep, bring it back to the floor. He's gonna be able to get the Human Rocket Punch. Switch into no missed input, unfortunately. We're still actually Sarah pressing buttons. Unfortunately, it's gonna lose Magneto. Now it's gonna have to take the incoming mix right here. It's gonna set a flip. No. Ooh, is able to push block though, and even dodge the air grab from Nova. That usually happens when you're right above Nova. If you're not falling down with a button, sometimes Nova will just jump and just go for the grab. And oh, no, Nova was able to just dash from behind and just catch Icy Sarah with standing jabs. And yep, just gonna use nuke right here. Half 4 bars to do it. Yep, body maneuvers. He's gonna perhaps go into a spear flame, or if not, just go for another super. Yeah, just another pickup. Bionic arm maneuvers, not sure. Yeah, just make it safe. And now that's all it's up to Icy Sarah's Dante. Has 5 meters, has X Factor, it's totally possible, but man, what a mix. Yep, go for overhead, got the grab. We can begin right here. Oh no, missed the pickup. Just go for another overhead. Yep, watch the bionic arm. Jumps in the air to make sure there's no mix-up. Oh, try to watch. Got the drive. Even able to get the teleport off of it. Yeah. We'll double trigger for extra damage. Has 4 meters. He's gonna be able to do this. Oh, caught. Spencer with the overhead again from behind. This goes immediately to the level 3. Has meters. Now, only needs to do one hit. Just one hit game from either or right here. Iceberg trying to go for the mix again. Doesn't even teleport. Just keeps it simple. Brings Dante on the floor. Now, at this point, just gonna want to go for a reset. I mean, here's the opportunity right here. Nice work on Iceberg. Charging up the airplay. As you know, if you charge it up, actually all the hits. Nice work on Iceberg, blocking the load. DHud just kind of closes in on Iceberg. Maybe just look for a throw or a foot dive at some point. As DHud slowly drives Iceberg back into the corner. Over double triggers, just wanted to make sure to just keep giving as much health as possible. Just keep that life lead as we wind down. There's only 15 seconds left. Oh, he's even getting chip damage. Fly mode. Oh, goes for the vortex. Oh, this is pittable. Oh, nice with the button. Also, I said take that match and is able to bring it back 2-2 as we go into the final game. Nice there, just ready. Still holding forward. No fear. Oh, just kind of holds back a little bit, just at the last second. Now, I think he has a little bit more aware about Dante at this point. Kind of says, you know what, let me kind of go back to where I won this again. You can catch Magneto about to do a beam. Oh, with the hard tag, immediately it's just going to hit Zoom. Yep. Now, me to Astral just putting some... No, this is very smart. I just throwing all these full things. Fireballs, you know, this slow projectile to leave something on the screen and gives Iceberg a chance to moving forward. But so far, it's kind of working out, kind of not really. Nova has 1 meter, so is able to do a punishing thing rocket super if needed. And Iceberg just kind of waiting for the chance. I mean, look at DHud just kind of being smart, throwing javelins, trying to go for overhead. H's gets the low this time even on Ice there and just picks him up past it. Yeah, keeps it simple. There's no more extra buttons on the ground. There's a falling H. Oh, and misses the setup again. Oh no, Ice there was actually able to get out. Now it's just kind of a small scramble at this point, but has to be careful. DHud has 2 meters on the left side. Oh, we get a raise from Losers Semifinals. What up? ¿Cómo están? Buenas tardes. Oh, and they both X Factor in response, but DHud just gets the arm piercer immediately. Oh, nice dash off of Ice said to the floor immediately. Oh no, has the health. Watch the human rocket. Gotta be careful. Yeah. Now, nice Ice there watching anything suspicious and is able to get the air grab on DHud now. It's 2 characters immediately. Oh no, this assist barely hit it, but Ice there was able to get the pickup off those straight hits. But DHud puts that again. Oh no, almost gonna get air grabbed, and there Ice there is able to capitalize it. Now it looks like DHud's in trouble. Might lose this character level 3 just cause. Oh no, might have missed it. Oh no, got both characters like I said. No, was not quick enough with the super. Oh, someone got up. Dante got out. Now Dante just has to heal as much as possible. If not, it's definitely gonna take all this shit damage. Get the hammer. Oh, was able to double trigger immediately. Now this is an ending game. Acer has a chance. Oh, just goes for a meaty button. Oh, but is not able to finish. Vortex, try to get the overhead. DHud is just immediately trying to hang out. Oh no. Has the super. Oh, did you press button? No. DHud gets the grab and ends up taking that over. Icer 3-2. What a close game. The scramble between the two. Wow.
Games.
Get me the bag, bro. And wow, GG's not.
Extrumentals noting some of the challenges of playing Viper online. There's definitely different ranges of the characters that are available and at different levels of accessible execution and reaction. Oh, looks like this time getting some zoning out. Looks like Chun is being patient, building up that Morrigan meter. Has managed to get up already over 2 and hasn't really needed to take any in order to do this. Morrigan's taking some hits, but she's at half life and has already done most of the job, because if Chun gets hit, this is still going to be Phoniex available, and that hits the down TAC. This is going to potentially, oh, it was going to be the end of Magneto, but not this time, and Morrigan has no more red life, which is
yeah, definitely. Morrigan, unfortunately, Cat that hit was going to get hit, but now Chun-Li, gonna possibly have a second chance. No, Weeberman are not giving Acentric a chance at all, and probably it's gonna be up to Phoniex as for the snap, yeah. But since
they decide to snap it, they use all their resources. They invest meter in killing characters. It all looks like Liberal is in a very good situation to kill off this Phoniex. Oh, wanted to kill her from far away from the burst was hit. Oh, didn't get a confirm off of it. This is a potentially scary situation. Managed to hit Chun, but Chun is not the character that had to kill versus an assist. To get rid of this Phoenix, Dark Phoenix, the teleport mix up, hasn't touched the ground yet. Dark Phoenix dies immediately, and now this is field
Oh, he even gets the air grab. Yeah, it's definitely looking more in Liberal Terminator's favor. Just has to stay up in the sky, just get a chip damage. Yeah, just gets overhead into a dash low. Taking the first game. Now, I don't think there's anything Acentric needs to do in particular. Just kind of more focus on game plan specific to fighting Liberal Terminator's team. You know, got air grabs, got the hits when counted. But just kind of, you know, just a little fine tuning. But Liberal Terminator getting these straight hits and he's able to convert them into full damage just like this. Oh, luckily did not get a hack birthday, but he's definitely going to be a dead turn for sure. Oh, even with the THC, yeah, going to build all the with it. Oh, and just some double air mediums, and now with Morrigan, Magneto. Oh, dodges, but gets air grab instead. Oh, did another over. But so nice from Liberal Terminator. Now it's just a question of whether or not gonna switch. Yeah, and here comes Phoniex, gets hit again with the mix-up, and now tries to take the meters, successfully able to, did not guess. Probably got locked out from Acentric and just dives out again, just like Morrigan. Oh, gets hit with those lows, and Liberal Terminator just taking the second round as
the main there's a TC lockout still, where if you go for the wrong break, and the break is a different one, because of that X factor to start up the TC that's like an up or a down or something that Phoniex is defending against, and then you go for the side one. If she the false break on the up or the down, she's going to force the side there, and was rewarded for it, but this time Acentric finally gets a chance to get going. Magneto has been very healthy for all of these matchups until now, but he doesn't need to be healthy, he needs to be alive before he can go and take a beating.
Yeah, so
now, yeah, has another chance. Oh, the nice confirm off the lightning leg. That is good. I definitely would snap. If not, try to figure out some way to steal the meter. Oh, but now Liberal Terminator has another chance and definitely was able to get that dash and confirm with Doom. And now it's going to be up to Chun and Gene. But I have confidence in this. Going to get an air grab right here. Oh, side switch into lightning legs. Oh, that was a whiff. Standing H was able to get around it, but then Liberal Terminator just ended up catching Acentric. I'm just going to go for possibly another T2 or something. No, just, yeah, forces a switch. Tries to get the air M, but Eccentric just the wiser, keeping a good awareness and tries to make things happen nicer. I like it that Eccentric is starting to kind of hit Liberal Terminator with meaties, noting that like sometimes Liberal Terminator will wait. So that, alright, well let me just change my timing just a little tiny bit and make it more difficult to. Oh man, Doom is on instead, and for sure Gene has the 5 meters. Nice. And now it's just up to Dark Phoniex. And Acentric says, fine, I'll switch over to Chun-Li, and almost ends up getting exclusively punished for it. And look at Liberal Terminator just backdashing the heck out of there. And now just comes to a mirror Gene again. And oh no, stays right in front, gets that ground bound. And just slowly just getting closer, getting turned first. Oh. And I always think whoever gets popped first somehow ends up at the disadvantage just because off the pop you kind of can get some kind of confirm. Now it's just whether or not either or is going to pop X Factor because Acentric is getting closer to losing all that health. 15 seconds left. Now at this point just needs a hit. Oh, here it goes. Pop X Factor, both of them? No, just stays in front. Now she pops X Factor. Now it's determined who gets hit first, and Acentric actually gets it. Crouching feathers so fast as Eccentric's able to put one on the board to stay alive. Might this be the momentum that Eccentric needs to turn this around, actually, Sarah?
It might be. I feel like the question of pops also depends on what the situations are, because like Dark Phoniex with meter versus Dark Phoniex without meter means she has one Inferno to cover up a mistake and like turn it into a potential kill. So I feel like the Phoenix pops first if they manage to get one meter before the other. Phoenix pops is actually favored as long as they don't stay in the sequence. They make the they need to deal with it. But oh my gosh, so much meter built from that combo with Acentric. All of those hits from Chun. You may scale your damage pretty heavily, but meter gain based off base damage. It has nothing to do with your high meter combo. Looks like Terminator's Magneto here. Looks like he doesn't need any Spencer, any Nova in order to put in work. Let's see if very liberal, shall we say, with calling that Phoniex assistant situation that other people might be pretty scared of.
Yeah, perhaps Acentric is trying to utilize a bait tech, you know, throwing the assist to make you like, oh, let me go Punisher this, so you could kind of trade and punish that instead. But for right now, it's not really working out. Littleton is just going to sit this field. Yep, snaps again, just at the cusp of dying. I mean, as Acentric, I mean, you might as well. Oh, it's going to attempt for the chase tech. Oh, maybe depends on here. Nope, gets popped. Well, since she's in the air, giving the Terminator the chance to do any kind of super. No, just stays in the air. But nice on Acentric, just immediately going for the meter building. Man, is it going to get an additional bar? Oh yeah, because of course the Terminator is not going to want to push down. Is definitely going to be wanting to bide. And now Acentric is more advantage right now. If Acentric is able to get a soul drain off, especially with these two Activisms, able to, oh, right there. I see you through it. I'm gonna hit. Now just pop, trying to get as much meter as possible, probably with Morrigan instead. Hanging out, using the feathers to their advantage. Hanging out. Slowly chipping, says, yeah, I'm gonna make you pop it right here. Oh, it just supers immediately. Is that real?
Terminator immediately pressed the buttons that, other than X Factor, got hit by the feather that was like inside there, and then got hit by the Phoenix. That was an interesting situation to get hit right How do you feel about this like matchup where Chun has access to Morrigan, but really doesn't have an assist to put out hitboxes that he can throw out? Maybe why there is that Phoenix assist game. But it looks like the meter build is definitely favoring Acentric at the beginning of the game. But there's just been so many extra opportunities for Liberal Terminator to get a hit and then use that to meter. Oh, and the dry tag!
And Acentric almost got the punish, but instead ended up going and living Terminator. And immediately switches out to the Gene, so you switched my Gene, now I want to see yours. But he's doing a very good job at hanging out. Oh yeah, had the opportunity to switch back in character even though it used up a super, I definitely wouldn't have taken that chance. I mean, still at the beginning of the match, Magneto's on the cusp of dying. If they're able to kind of finish it off like this. Oh no, it was definitely in favor. Oh, try to push Magneto into the lightning eggs, but yes, was able to capitalize and get it. Switch back to Chun-Li. Oh, got the head stomp immediately, just hit Liberal Terminator with the medians. Gonna bring this from the air to the ground. Another air throw? Yeah, but not able to capitalize. Oh, was trying to hit it with some lightning eggs, but ends up getting split dive now. Liberal Terminator has 3 supers. Do you think Liberal's going to want to end up spending the meter or just try to build 5, I said?
I think that he's just going to play a slow game, try to build 5, shoot a little bit, try to punish anything that is completely unsafe, but not overly interact. Oh, but he gets hit there. I haven't seen when Acentric is down, Phoenix doesn't seem to use the snap often, which I agree with. A lot of people will snap in the mirror when snapping is not going to increase your chances of winning some percent of the time. But it looks like fighting Morrigan here. He manages to get the hit, all of her shooting does nothing, and with that, this is a very good situation for Liberal Terminator. There's not that much time left in the clock, and because of that, he just like runs away with... Oh, no running away with if he had run away with 23 marker seconds is a reasonable amount of time to do that against a non-Dark Phoenix, but now that Phoenix is popped, it looks like it'll go extra opportunities to play.
Nice jump, nice expectation.
Acentric taking that with a very nice X Factor. The Dark Phoenix mirror is exactly what was needed, and even though Liberal Terminator looked like he had that for so many games.
Bottom island because I know Sunset Calyx is not the greatest for Living Legend's eyes.
Oh, no, I didn't know that. I'll have to make sure I don't ever pick that stage against him Like, everyone, please, if there are stages that you cannot see on, let people know when you're playing against them so that they could just like, hey, can we play on X stage? You don't even need to say which one you don't want to play, just suggest a stage to play on so that way you can make sure you're not accidentally screwed over, because people don't want to beat you just because you can't see the stage. They want to beat you because they feel like a better player. So please let folks know, and do not scumbag anyone who cannot see a stage, because it is not a great way to win a match. But Chris already getting all of that distance. Ryu gets in with the dash crouch light, and goes for the snap. Feels like getting rid of Akuma is really what needs to be done here. More confident don't be able to get beyond Chris once the assist going, and that Phantom Dance coming in. Drops partway through, unfortunately, and didn't even eat the majority of that dance. Hit confirms the amazing amount of time on that crouching heavy, but I'm surprised because Iron Fist, I assume he's still the character when he touches them, but that was weird TAC. There had already been a confirmation. Living Legend identifies that getting the kill here is worth it. Kills off Iron Fist. Let's see if this ordinary anchor is going to be able to come back to X Factor. We saw that Ray put in a lot of work with his point review this week in TNS. Oh, we have otters in the chat. I was unaware that anything other than humans were able to interact with Twitch in a conscious way, but looks like we have a Corky J hanging out in here. Welcome to the stream, Corky J. Hope you enjoy some hype doghouse action.
Definitely, and Weeberman just saying immediately into the next round is okay. Just says, alright, yeah. Says, okay, I think I might have figured it out. I mean, even though my Akuma died real quick off of 3 hits.
Akuma. Oh, he was like, the thing I found out is that I should just play Akuma.
Yeah, no, Weeberman played Akuma point, but unfortunately it's not working out again. Oh, but Living Legend misses. Oh no, just to say that, gets the air grab. Gonna magnum the heck out of this demon. Definitely gonna, might not even need meter. No, just goes for it just to ensure. And fortunately, this is another Jet Akuma. I mean, maybe perhaps Weeberman might want to think about sticking with the point Iron Fist, because that situation ends up having to happen anyhow, and try to go for a mix-up on Living Legend, but that falling grenade ended up saving him. And Weeberman is able to get the nice air Tato, and is going to get the confirm with an extension from Iron Fist, but it ends up dropping right out, and now Living Legend has another chance to get out. Has 1 meter on the cusp of 2, pushing Ryu into that the fire grenade to get the extra chip damage. Weeberman being a bit more aware of all the spacing and just kind of trying to pick that good moment. Almost got the overhead and just did an empty jump, but definitely just paid off and was able to kill this Chris. Get him out of here? Yeah, definitely. And now it's up for Wesker to come in for hopefully not a falling S. And yeah.
What side do you think that was on?
Oh, that was definitely from behind, but that model was still facing forward. Good on him. Made that Hadouken save, but Living Legends knew the timing, was able to get that air throw with Wesker. And yeah, just go for a regular super, and was able to close that out over Ryu. Now just up to the Fist of Iron. Oh no! Got the mix off the Tatsu, and Living Legends is gonna do a quick extra cancel Team Super to take, yeah, 7th game, taking 2-0 so far, close to game percent. Acentric says,
yeah, Acentric is asking J-Dog and us if he could have a 15-minute grace period to deal with some things before the next match that he's in. J-Dog will have to do feedback on that. Oh, Akuma actually gets to play this time. I was thinking that it might be a good idea for him to start because he's been fairly consistent in actually getting into the against Chris, getting a confirm and killing the character. But looks like Akuma did the work this time. Bishoto just needed to get his first few deaths in order to get the extra opportunity to play. Counter rules the crouch meeting with dive kick. He has enough there.
definitely.
Oh, and flying kick is enough to take away that 1 pixel, but we have seen so many games where Living Legends gets to come back and take it. Weeberman, though, has an understanding what the character can do, is patient, make sure that he doesn't dive kick the unrelated and get punished for it. Only dive kicks the way that he was safe. He's doing a good job of not getting rambled out by any of the pressures, but he gets hit by that in the air. goes down, X Factor's over, but just because X Factor's over, he's not the character to stop turn, right? Akuma's damage output is so high. If there was a different combo, he could have done the kills there. Now that X Factor's failed, this is going to be like, was like, no, just
No. Yeah. Top of the dragon. And Weeberman is able to put one. Weeberman is able to put one on the board. And Man Mustache says, how do y'all do this? Just finished a match and my hands are shaky and sweaty. Yeah, you know, it's those tournament jitters. It's just it comes with time and repetition of just joining tournaments and just kind of pushing through that pressure. And eventually, you know, you won't really feel it as much, or you will feel it, but you'll just be a bit more resistant to letting it affect hopefully your hands and your sweat glands. As Weeberman makes sure to keep calm and collected, and is trying to make some kind of offense started, and even able to get the air throw off of Living Legend. But Living Legend, of course, always a good player, keeping calm, not worried about losing crits, and just like that, is rewarded by getting the air throw on Akuma, and just gonna get the pickup past 2 meters, so it's definitely gonna be a dead Akuma at this point. Brings it back down, a Magnum shot, yeah, double mag shot into immediately level 3, says, destroy this Satsui no Hadu, get it out of my face. Oh, the third one missed, and it wasn't able to even get.
Get the happy birthday, full characters die. Oh, is Weeberman going to turn this all around? Dark Wesker is a threat though. People watch the J-Dog stream often. There are a lot of good Wesker playing here. Living Legend is one of them, but there's also like JumpManStrat. There's so many threatening Dark Weskers that people need to be ready for it. But looks like X Factor's already down to like less than a third, and there has been no hits on real pitch. Oh, but now we'll die. I don't think I've seen solo iron or and punish ideally. This should be the end of Wesker. It has those combos on point. Looks like this gets a follow-up after it. He has a dry tag follow-up after it, not just a follow-up, but going to kill off the board. Not kill off Wesker, but has the opportunity, and now it's 2-2. Weeberman, after going down the first 2 games, real quick. It looks like at this point Akuma had the confidence in making it work, and has now pushed Chris all the way into the corner and got the hit on him this time.
Almost had the got the Chris, that was no joke, and was even to get the pop-up. Is definitely going to be a dead Chris, no problem. Oh no, this is the top to confirm. Just going to go for the chip damage, gonna alpha counter, yeah, definitely. But in the meantime, Weeberman's going to lay down as much damage as possible onto this Wesker. Oh, nice Tatsu, even able to get the wall bounce, but was not able to confirm off of Iron Fist, and Wesker now needed to teleport the heck out of there, but Ryu's just doing a good job with all of those Hadoukens, definitely going to be able to catch this wall bounce, and now that's a dead Wesker. Chris having to come in, losing all of the health that they had been trying to get back. I thought their Living Legend was going for an air throw. Might have to, but it's just nice awareness on Weeberman for trying to fall in one angle, and then at the last minute using the Tatsu to change the momentum, fake the Tatsu and just went for some air lights. Yeah, making it very hard. At this point, just probably has to do a how to shore you. Oh, just dashes lights with Ryu. Switches back to the Akuma, and now it's the Akuma touch, but Akuma's definitely going to be sniping the Iron Fist. Yeah, has to snipe. Oh, gets the air throw, and it's just going to take out.
I think he might. Let's see.
Oh. Said all the chip. I'm making you go for this. Oh, try to go for dive kick setup of some sort. Oh, Weeberman with the double dashes. Oh, even try to go for the Child Living Legend. Now Weeberman can kind of just hang out and wait for this X Factor. Oh no, gonna get sniped. The visibility of the punches is able to save Weeberman.
Yeah. The end of Akuma, his damage output's definitely. He let him live, but not long enough. And Weeberman makes the offset here? Is this Weeberman taking Living Legend to the losers bracket in this round of the tournament? Looks like Weeberman showing that Texas Showdown showing was no fluke, pulling it out with that clutch. But
cool. Pioneer.
How do we have so many hype characters at once? Like, I look at the screen, there's no Dante, there's no Doom, there's no Magneto, there's no Zero, there's no Virgil. But these players are both ones who have the opportunity to potentially win this tournament. They're both excellent players who've been putting in a lot of work. Let's see, I don't think I've seen much of the Shuma versus Chris matchup before. It's just not one of the things that I've really run into. I'm curious if there's experience on both sides here, because when fighting against Chris, you need to understand how to properly respect incendiary grenades. And it looks like a couple of these have managed to hit Shuma. So I'm not sure exactly how much experience Salute has against that, the threat of the Chris, but also you need different combos and different confirms against Shuma in a lot of situations. He's just a character that has a weird body. Capcom decided to make one of their DLC characters have a different hurt spheres than everyone else in the game for reasons I don't entirely understand, but nice work getting that chaotic flame out. Looks like even with the initial challenge of losing Shuma, Salute's still definitely in this, has access to some hands, has some of those Spitfire twice, and stalking players getting on screen. Gets on screen and gets, didn't get the bounce. The teleport timing was a little too early and led to that weird situation where the far knockback isn't enough to get them to the wall. This game has weird coding where when you set something in the state where it can be wall bounced, but that doesn't necessarily mean anything until they get to a wall. Oh, Pixel Wesker? If a Pixel Wesker could do it, this is the one, but this is a very scary situation. As soon as X Factor runs out, Dorm can just chip him to death pretty instantaneously. Oh, or even before X Factor runs out. Just hit him with, I'm not sure if that crossed up or not, but
I think it did. Yeah, I think Jumpman just
going up first.
Yeah, definitely gonna be kind of a bit harder for Salute because Jumpman is, I believe, like usually around below 10 to 5 MS, so it's definitely living in the server right now. But Salute kind of having no problem setting up this nice Dorm action. Is able to get the wall bounce double, but is able to slip out, gets the hard tag. Gets a hard tag and is immediately punished for it. Salute popping the X Factor said, let me get rid of both these characters if I can. Jams the heck out of Wesker, as you know, because Jumpman's Wesker is nothing to be messed with for sure. I'm in the wrong chat room. Oh no, Full Tiger. Oh, and goes for the super. Forces Jumpman forces Salute to back off. Tries a super jump. Charge fouls out. Makes something happen. Jumpman just gonna try to maybe catch Salute.
Maybe successfully catch. This dog has X Factor, has the hit, goes into hyper. I think with the Chris DHC, this is going to barely kill.
Yeah, the falling grenade should hit. And now both on the cusp of having no more X Factor. Oh, nice shot on Jumpman, bringing back Salute down to the ground, falling right in that fire grenade. Gonna use a super, just take out this and leave it all up to Rocket. And I think Salute's Rocket's gonna be able to make this turn around from another world. It's getting locked down.
Worked really hard to make that happen. Though that incoming didn't even. Oh, the incendiary saves Chris, and now Salute's damage output I don't think lets him kill Ami on a hit here. And slow comes in. That ice grenade, because it hit in the air, he didn't get the long duration punish there. And I don't know, is there a kill combo that Ami has here without TAC? Goes for the TAC, and Chris definitely has a kill combo here. No, went for a reset, but the reset works. Jumpman playing with his food a little bit. I do not recommend, if you have some calamari, you eat that whole plate. Do not let the calamari come back on you. Nothing worse than thinking you just have a tasty meal going up and then a squid comes back and destroys you. Or if you're living that a little less financially stable life, get that roadkill with some Rocket Raccoon.
Just trying to settle in against Salute. Salute trying to make sure to get all those overheads, but nice work on Jumpman to either block accordingly and push block or just jump and get away from Salute. But Salute was trying to get the air grab miss, but is now able to get both characters of Jumpman. Gonna hit both. Definitely happy birthday situation. Gonna exploded. Super. Gonna go into Spear Flame, possibly just to set up something. Yeah. Definitely kill this. And now it's up to Wesker. Oh, just Jumpman has the capabilities to do this round. Oh, switches in, gets the overhead, no, is able to block it, attention super, no, just has a snap, yeah, definitely can do something against that.
Went for it. that is a gutsy thing when you're that distance and you're like, I think I have the X Factor punish here. I'll go for the snap. They'll be far away. Maybe I could get the kill. But Wesker here gets hit by the overhead with the cross-up of the Rocket Raccoon assist, goes down. This is 2-1 in Salute's favor. Is Jumpman going to be able to make it back? I feel like he blocked a very long time without dying in that last match. Let's see if he could avoid needing to start blocking, because when you start blocking in Marvel, your life gets much harder. And he did a great job for so long, but it wasn't enough to keep him from dying. Oh, Incendiary had been out, but Salute managed to avoid it entirely. Has been very good at making the Cold Star assist not really that much of a factor in this set so far. That THC, on the other hand, may be the factor that's needed in order to kill off this squid. Gets the flamethrower, does not get the kill. Is there going to be a DHC? Oh, goes for level 3. And then just dry tags. You do not want to dry tag against someone like Jumpman. He has everything on point. His decisions are on the ready. Dormmamu is going to die, and Shuma is at a health point where he potentially will just get chipped. Doesn't get chipped, gets hit in the face, but both are reasonable options. And with 3 meters available, I think Raccoon's dead.
Yeah, just has to make sure that to make that adjustment for Raccoon's small body. Has a 3 meters, definitely going to get the pickup. Oh, just immediately level 3 since this is such a wide hitbox. And it ties us up 2-2 as we bring this to the final game. Now,
players. Let's see if Shuma's able to get in, because it very much has been like, does Chris manage to get incendiaries or punish with the throw or something, or does Shuma manage to get an eye on him, get some pressure going, and then manage to take out Chris? I feel like Salute's assists have been doing dramatically more work in neutral, where he's been very consistent at punishing Amaterasu, and that Rocket's Spitfire twice has just been doing lots of damage, but looks like Shuma is going to go down. Chris is a character that builds all the meter, is going to get the follow-up level 1. Shuma goes down and has a good incoming mix-up on Dorm.
Gets locked down by Cold Star, getting the incinerator, and gets hit from the trade of the incendiary grenade. Jumpman opting to just immediately go for the X Factor, says, let me get rid of this. I'm okay with just fighting the rocket. Throws a grenade, tries to lock him down, dashes forward for the attempted mix-up. Yeah, Salute immediately sets up a trap, says, I think I'm okay, but Psych gets hit by another incendiary. And yeah, just needs to pop this level 3, and Jumpman takes us over Salute 3-2, closing it out with the level 3. Ultimate rocket launcher right there from Chris Redfield.
That was a close set. Nice work to both players. See, this is what you get on the J-Dogs Nail Biter set against Liberal Terminator's Phoniex team earlier, is going up against Mr. Los. I feel like Mr. Los is the type of player who can very well at getting these snaps and getting rid of Phoniex, especially if he gets that Lariat assist right at the beginning. Chun gets hit, goes into the snap. Is Phoniex going to get the chance to live? She air dashes out safely. Lariat did not disincentivize her. I wonder, what do you think is the incoming mix-up that's going to happen next? Ooh,
apparently. Some of them even landed, and man, I was gonna say it's about to semi-interesting because Acentric has to somehow still lay the damage, but kind of be more aware of not going so close because of that Lariat. And Mr. Los, just as it were, tries to go for a human rocket to try to mix up Acentric themselves, but is on the cusp of losing a character. Oh no, gets Lariat, and now even catches both characters. Is going to be able to take them both out. Yeah, brings them both to the floor. X Factors immediately says, I don't want to make sure neither lives right here. And if I can, take some health to heal up for Nova. Now, Acentric actually only has 3 supers. Oh no, I didn't notice. So Gene dies right away and does not come back. And Mr. Los takes the first game.
Mr. Los winning for those Smash players everywhere. That Captain Falcon putting in some work. Let's see if this time he's still able to get that, because Acentric, that's the first game that Acentric on stream has not gotten up to the meter that was needed. He has been very good about consistently getting meter, but this time it looks like another hit going into the snap. Goes for an alternate incoming because he had noticed that in the previous time when Phoniex came in, there was that air dash up forward, tried to disincentivize that, go for a super jump heavy for the air throw. And the lariat connected but didn't have the hit confirmed. Sometimes when you're playing from a little bit more MS, it could be hard to confirm even things like lariats. But looks like this time, Morrigan, is there going to be a snipe?
Gene already has 5 supers, only has to worry about some kind of anti-Phoenix techs or THC. I was about to say so far does not have to worry about Nova, but never mind. Bringing back to the floor, about to get popped. Has 2 supers, is able to switch out Chun immediately, but then gets hit by the low after getting hit from overhead. But luckily, Morrigan is second in place, unless Nova decides that. No. But Mr. Los, having 3 meters, tries to get the mix, ends up staying behind, but then hits in front and pops X Factor because Mr. Los wants to face Dr. Phoenix immediately. Oh, even pops a snap. What?
Immediate X Factor. The lariat connected, and this killed Phoenix. Oh dang. Mr. Los looking to take this set potentially. This Nova goes down, and Hagar and Doom both have a bad matchup against Morrigan. But this is solo Morrigan with no more meter available. May be able to kill off that Hagar real quick, and that would make things much easier. Does not kill off the Hagar real quick. Gets a lot of damage on Doom. This is a very scary situation to be cornered against, though. Should be able to kill off Hagar?
Yeah,
Ends up using the Shadow Servant. I like that instead of going into Astral. Just want to prevent him from doing some, like, lariat into punches into DHC and then having to deal with Doom with an assist that keeps her from punishing things in the near game. Now, like, things like that shell kick are actually very viable against solo Doom. When you're fighting against Doom with Hagar assist, you kind of need to just avoid doing those.
nice block.
Yeah, and Acentric just kind of being smart, looking for a moment to go in, but it's kind of a little scary because Mr. Los has 4 supers and finally goes for the Astral Vision. Just needs to hit Doom once. Oh my god, but Mr. Los does not give up and gets the air. And is definitely going to take his second game over Eccentric. Oh no. Acentric on the verge of getting sent to the losers bracket.
Mr. Los clutching it out with that Dr. Doom. There was only a pixel left on him. Eccentric was very close to making that comeback with solo Morrigan, even after the meter had been gone. But,
He's not able to get it.
Mr. Los has very consistently opened up Chun-Li, but just has not had the correct read on incoming, and then just wins neutral some percent of the time and kills off Phoenix, because he's getting these neutral wins. This time the lariat connects. Invest the X Factor. I like getting rid of Morrigan. She is a character worth getting rid of.
Eccentric just not waiting enough for Lariat to finish being active out there, and has ended up getting punished for it. It's happened twice already. Now is Chun Li gonna get the chance? Wait, yep. Actually waited and actually got the time this time, but was not able to capitalize. But oh, got the spinning bird kick, and yeah, take out this Nova. Hagar about to come out, gonna get mixed, possibly. Mr. Lo's probably gonna wait for a time to throw, but counters with the level 3. Yeah, didn't want to DHC into Doom to take all that super instead because I know Acentric has the pickup right after. Oh, charging up with a spinning bird kick and catches Mr. Los. Oh, but drops it. They're just trying to get in with spinning bird kick again at this point, and now just done with the X Factor. Oh, but gets air thrown. Oh, and then gets regular ground thrown from Mr. Los. Was just not ready for it. Someone's trying to meteor, go for another throw again. Mr. Los probably was just waiting and mashing on that H. And it ended up paying off, but now Acentric gets another chance again as he fall out. And now it's just seeing who gets hurt. Does he fall out? Nope. Just lands, and yeah, Acentric gets one on the board.
2-1 in Los's favor, but Acentric's been doing a really good job of being in situations where if the person closes it out, he's lost the game, and then making sure, like, oh, they didn't kill me, I still have a chance to win, and making good decisions from there. Nice work, Acentric, but Mr. Los has been looking like he gets a lot of momentum on all of these rounds so far. What do you think that Acentric needs to change against that point matchup for Chun versus Nova in order to start the game on his terms instead of needing to try and come back?
I wish they get a word mess, but unfortunately that is not an option. So probably just make higher, just like, I wouldn't say quicker, just a bit more wiser reads that they can, but you know, you're kind of playing on a significant delay, so you kind of have to read your opponent already. And so far, Acentric doing a good job, just hanging back, probably going to attempt to throw a trap or something, but has noticed that every time Mr. Los kind of gets close, we'll start throwing out buttons to kind of catch off the trade. So I think Acentric is being a bit wiser. Oh, I was able to do a double THC on Mr. Los and just gonna get all this meters. Steals another meter, make sure it has absolutely nothing. Gets the hard tag. Oh, but Mr. Los just hard tags me to Hager. Says, you know what? Let me bring out the Peepa, bring out the Mayor, and try to make something else happen this way. Oh, was tempted with the human rocket punch from Nova right there. Oh, and there was a trade, but luckily Lightning Eggs ended up beating it. And Acentric just going with the DP says, I'm sorry, you cannot Plink Dash in my face for free. Oh, wasn't able to punish that hard tag, but was still able to beat him in the trade and catch Mr. Los trying to fly or do something. Oh, and ends up getting meter drained with Hager. And now it's just up to Nova and Doom from Mr. Los. Now, do you think Mr. Los wants to keep the Nova matchup or maybe switch to Doom? Nice there.
Oh, I think that Nova does substantially better against Morrigan. Maybe if it comes to the Chun, it might be reasonable to go Doom, but doesn't get the choice. It is down to just his anchor Doom, no matter what matchup he wanted. I think that with the way that Acentric's been playing, he has a kill combo here. Instead, goes for a TAC, feels confident that he'll get the O. This gets corner pressure with Chun. I say just as if dealing with Chun's corner pressure is fine, but Mr. Los gets that X Factor into the throw. Chun's going to go down, has an incoming mix-up on Morrigan. Nice job blocking. But this is how she needs to fight, and she gets it enough away. Even in X Factor, I feel like Morrigan outside of X Factor has a pretty decent matchup against Doom in X Factor. Oh, Mr. Los gets the throw though. Phoniex is definitely going to die, but like what situation is he going to be able to kill her in to like most safely play with this?
No.
Ooh, went for the throw. You saw that butter gun come out, but the butter gun was not the confirm needed. She doesn't have meter right now, so she only, if she like does a thing, oh, like dash forward, doesn't kill her off of the foot dive. Mr. Los, you cannot let this character live like that. And now this is looking so good for Acentric. Unless he ends up getting caught by something a little funky, he can just play very defensively, put out traps in order to deal with this character, get some healing field on if necessary.
And just like that, Mr. Los gets the meaty on Doom, but Acentric just trying to get away. So last second, yep, and just close it out with the life lead. Gets 2-2.
This is looking pretty good. Okay, so we have pressure from both players. Acentric had been down 2-0 and has made the reverse 2-0 comeback. Is this just the adjustment that's needed? Is Mr. Los able to counter adjust and do what's necessary? Because I feel like in that last game, that's the first time that like there was a substantial lead available for Acentric. He didn't need to play from behind like he did in all the previous games. And this might be the second game of that happening. Gets 2 hits on Nova, but goes for the TAC. Very nice read to Mr. Los on noticing his opponent's patterns and when they go for TAC. Because there has been threat of TAC going on, and there's been a lot less getting hit by Lariat than there was in the first 3 games, really. It looks like there's been great adjustment, but that's that Lariat hit, and then the 2M is going to be the end of Chun when you snap.
Building way too much meter. Hopped out of it. I would definitely waste a meter right here. Oh, was able to hard tag. Chun barely touched the floor, and just Morgan saw the feet touch the floor and was like, I'm in there. And now this is completely changed and gone once again in Acentric's favor. Oh no, but it got the blast, was not able to get the confirm. Oh wow, I thought the Lariat was going to trade with Chun-Li's feet and just take her out. But now Acentric's kind of chilling out, hanging back, trying not to get hit, lose another character. But Mr. Los just gets that nice dash in with the M and is able to bring back Morgan to the ground. Has all the super, gonna take out Morgan for sure. Oh no, misses, attempts to air grab, and gets caught by the Lariat. Now it's up to Chun, losing all this health. And just gets a nice another down 2M. And it's just up to Jean again. Almost got happy birthday with 2 characters, but was able to take out the Nova at least. And now it's up to the Mayor. Half health, gonna get hit with all these traps, and no, it doesn't work out. Gets hit with the trap, but teleport behind into the ground bounce. Flips out, uses the last of the Lariat to switches onto Doom, nice to have Doom kind of out there, and now Doom kind of has an option just in case that Acentric needs to go down. Oh, had caught him with the DP, but was not able to follow it up with a ground bounce. Now it looks like Acentric is trying to start off this thing with a ground bounce. Oh, gets hit with one button, and now Mr. Los is making the comeback possibly. Double foot dive? Yep, this is here. Let's just start it right now. Empty Lariat, teleports from behind, X Factor, Dark Phoenix. Oh!
Photons. Now there's the mix-up available. She has meter, so Photons is no longer like safe. When she doesn't have meter, you could punish a bunch of the things she does by just super Photon on reaction. But as soon as she has meters, you can't do that. And Acentric is going to send Mr. Los to the losers bracket.
I destroy whole planets. What chance have you got? Nice.
Every set we've seen from Acentric has been down to the
Very good active buttons, especially low, is able to hop and has the gunfire system crit, so it's going to be a lot of ground mix-ups and shield slashes, but let's see what DHud can do. Just immediately tries to go for an S. Oh, gets air thrown anyways by Man with the Stash. And Man with the Stash immediately X Factor says, I know what this Nova's about, I know what this whole team's about, and I am interested in none of it. Oh no, but gives another chance to hit again. Gets the air throw luckily, and now it's just up to Spencer and Doom. Spencer gets the air grab.
Get the throw. DHud's been pretty consistent in turning this into substantial damage. That crouch light did not, I'm assuming that's not what was being gone for, but looks like Captain America is going to die to Sphere Flame. Do you think he's going to leave in Doom or bring back Spencer? Oh, brings back Spencer. Wants that incoming, and very nice block with the Chris on incoming. That cross-up came, and eye tag. That was a gutsy maneuver, showing that having Nova on anchor instead of on point means that he has the opportunity to keep playing this game. The hard knockdown from such a high height means that Chris gets the confirm. I think this is barely going to not kill, but pretty close to it.
Oh yeah, I knew it, like Bionic Arm on reaction, and DHud just clutch with it, but Nova luckily hops out, but it has so much health. They're gonna be left on the floor coming in. Hopefully this X Factor gets out. Oh my, just foul with the sliding air and even gets the low on Spencer. Now it's just up to Doom, throws a javelin and mix and gets him from behind Man with the Stash, but misses the fly combo unfortunately. But DHud still has to be careful because Nova can punish with the human rocket super, but it's close to chip. Yep, there it is, throws it, but makes it safe. Has only one more chance to do it. Oh, nice javelin throw. Yeah, DHud just kind of trying to get that chip damage, and oh, that last finger laser gets him, and takes the first game. DHud, nice.
But DHud, but we saw that momentum at the beginning of the match where Man with the Stash wanted to go in with that Captain America when he has his full team with the composition, had been able to get the hit and mute the X Factor convert previously. This time is not the person to get the first clean hit. Looks like DHud is going to go for the reset. Doesn't have his button follow-up come out after his air dash down light. Air dash down light, great mix-up button. Oh! You can't do that to Captain America. He has an invulnerable option. And with that, looks like Captain America is going to steal out Nova, has access to meter. Went for a setup that looked like it could have been an unblockable setup. Didn't end up being an unblockable setup, but the overhead just hit on its own. I don't like letting this character live, but looks like the matchup is in Man with the Stash's favor. It's like, no, you can't just Bionic Arm. Ionic arming is for when you're fighting characters who don't have as much invulnerability to go through it. Captain America.
The inside for the raid, appreciate you, bro.
Oh, nice work inside. Thank you for what you do to support the community in Marvel, and I've heard that you're pretty godlike at Smash as well, but I haven't seen that side of your tech. Ooh, managed to get that one missile, but didn't get a confirm off of it. What do you think's that advantage right now, Senior Hamon? Because there's no meter on DHud's side, but he does have X Factor, while there's no X Factor on Man with the Stash's side, but he has 2 characters and 2 meters.
I would definitely say Man with the Stash just from the character count. I know Doom's right there with the X Factor, but can get away. Oh no, but DHud said, never mind, I'm grabbing you right here, and now the advantage is immediately back in DHud's place. DHud just has to do a mix-up, foot dive, DHud being careful, make sure not to get air grab, tried to flamethrower away, but DHud just kept that relentless pressure and probably caught him with an air M. Is going to take the second game over Stash.
I'm assuming that flamethrower was like, oh gosh, I don't want to be thrown by Doom, tech, 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 tech. I'd be doing the same thing, because you don't want to get thrown by Doom in X Factor. It doesn't matter what character you are, you're going to die. But Ash defensively a little too hard right there. And this time, Nova's getting that hit on Captain America. Do you think he'll actually kill him off this time? Because last time, things didn't quite... Oh, goes for a snap instead. Does not want to deal with Anchor Nova, but doesn't get the incoming mix-up on it.
Yeah, I like this nice Nova versus Nova. Get the Nova out of here, as they would say, and that's what DHud wants. Got the reset. The toe happen is definitely not going to be a dead Nova. Has the 2 meters. Rocket Punch, switching Doom. Yep, just regular Air S. And yeah, does not want to make sure that the only team that DHud has to worry about is just a bunch of ground-based fighters. And now, but Man of Stash staying calm, giving that chance. Oh, almost
try
punished.
tag into the stun baton, but stun baton didn't lead into a kill. This is that thing where sometimes when you're playing online, it's not the same as playing offline, because offline you hit confirm that and you're like, okay, I'm not going to mash more buttons, because if I mash buttons and they block this, that'll be bad. But sometimes online, you need to just be like pressing the buttons ahead of time in case the confirm happens.
Yeah, definitely.
And DHud pressing the buttons on time, gets rid of Chris, and now Captain America doesn't have any assists to help him out, and is too far for that to work, so he needs the X Factor to just not die. This is a pretty scary situation, especially with access to like Plasma Beam hanging out behind. DHud gets the confirm there. It's going to take out all of Spencer's life. Is the incoming mix-up here going to be enough to take on Nova? It is! Nova goes down. Okay, do you think Dr. Doom lives this incoming?
Yeah.
Oh, did. Very nice reads in your Ramon.
I think it looks like Mando Stash was possibly going for a mix of some kind, and maybe just that sweat happened to slip on their thumb or hand. And and it gave DHud the opportunity to just get that crouching heavy, and just gonna need to confirm this into a regular level 3. Yep, and it takes it over. Mando Stash 3-0. Unfortunately, GG's dang Man of the Stash says, good games, Stash. I hope you weren't feeling so, your heart wasn't exploding on your...
Those things, we'll see how it is when the Texans fight against each other. It's going to be... Are we going to remember the Alamo here? Are people going to get wrecked and destroyed from inside their fort? Or is this going to be a match where they're both moving forward? Looks like we're seeing Akuma on point again. How do you feel about that, Senor?
Yeah, Akuma is very strong, is capable of rapid hits, has very strong fists. So I was about to say, like, this is definitely the battle of the strongest fists. Oh, but again, like every other matchup, depends on who gets the air throw, and JDog definitely gets that first one, and is gonna easily kill Akuma. No, yeah, meter needed, but I mean, as we all know, Akuma's a glass cannon. Now it's up to Ryu. Dodges the first mix-up, stays low, is able to not worry about those smashes, utilizing the crouching medium. Oh, and JDog thinks he can punish. Oh, nice Hado Shoryu. Is he gonna super response? Oh no, it wasn't fast enough.
And with that, Ryu gets the confirm. He's going to need to use the wrestler's meter in order to kill off Hulk. Let's see what Nemesis has. He gets the incoming with the Starfish, realizes it doesn't have the confirm on deck, and makes sure to make the correct read, adjusts, gets the command throw, has the hit off of it with drones. Is Sentinel DHC going to be enough to kill off this Ryu?
Oh, with enough
Microwave
meshing?
World Warrior. Oh my gosh, if you put World Warrior in the microwave, it doesn't make it out. Nemesis, with that corner pressure against Iron Fist, I like that when J-Dog summoned drones there, he just waited for a moment instead of mashing really hard in case Iron Fist had gone with some Fists of Fury or anything like that, making sure only one character's at risk at a time. The one character at risk right now is Iron Fist, and he is done. Senior Hamon, what do you think Weeberman's going to have to do to come back against these Giants of Science?
Probably try to get some grabs of zone, or at least just have multiple buttons to outbeat all that armor from J-Dog's team. So far staying back, but unfortunately Iron Fist taking all that damage, and then Iron Fist came in again to save Akuma's life, but now Weeberman is stuck in the corner. Oh, gets the NH, but JDog was not quick enough to capitalize on Passion Assist, but quick enough to get that air throw on Akuma. Goes for the X Factor again, but was not able to get the pickup. Now Weeberman definitely, yeah, just going to throw regular fire with the space and back out, and just try to waste all his X Factor that JDog has. Oh, caught him with the Tatsu, but was not able to pick him up. Oh, try to demon flip over it, but the rocket just kind of hit him right out. Was able to block still. Trying to use a demon fade. Oh, just H through that fireball from Ryu. But Weeberman getting a second chance as he gets this air combo onto Hulk. Hulk having so much darn health. But that's not going to matter this time. Now is Weeberman going to switch? Yep, switch to Ryu. Nice meaty. Oh, ends up getting him low, I guess. J-Dog wasn't blocking.
Oh, but the happy birthday and X Factor's available. This looks like it's going to tie it up 1-1 in this match for Texan Power. Nice work to Weeberman. Let's see how J-Dog adjusts. Do you think that he's sticking with the Giants of Science, or he's going to bring up some mayoral dreams? Oh, sticking with the Giants. And running the Nemesis on point for the matchup against Akuma. Previously, like, Hulk has been doing a lot of work, but he's been investing the X Factor and not quite getting the full value out of it. Looks like Nemesis getting an extra chance to play. You do not want to let Nemesis get out. There's a chance he will stand SU and you will evaporate. Weeberman has identified that the problem is Sentinel, does not want J-Dog to have this incredibly powerful assist, doesn't want him to have access to Hyper Sentinel Force. J-Dog investing the meter to get Sentinel out safely. Oh, I'm not sure that's what Weeberman wanted, because this appears to be the end of Akuma, and that's definitely not what Weeberman wanted at that point. Coming with drones is enough. Ryu is going to die a very swift death because Hulk is one of those weird characters. He gets no speed bonus from X Factor, but he just hits, like, instead of hitting like a truck, he hits like an entire convoy of trucks coming in at once.
Definitely. And Shuma Iron Fist trying to put all the damage, showing that he can punch through any kind of truck, any kind of material, but J-Dog saying, I don't know, let me bring a meteor from the sky. Oh, is able to block possibly? No, and it loses a meter and a character. Now it's just up to Iron Fist once again. Has X Factor to possibly make something happen. Goes for the fist. Oh, goes for the air grab, misses it. J-Dog had happened to catch him with the boot falling. Oh, we have caught him with the armor, but was not able to pick it up. But now he has a pickup. Yeah, definitely going to be able to bring him to the corner. Oh, but misses low, but jumps over since Sentinel's a big character. Goes for the defense buff just in case he gets hit. Oh, gets clapped, and J-Dog picks it up. But
I love that combo. It was only a little height difference away from being the coolest thing. J-Dog has so many interesting confirms with the team. But a matchup that we rarely see, Nemesis against Iron Fist, both solo at the end of a game, but it looks like Iron Fist is going to not let Nemesis get the chance to play. Goes for the level 3, we get to see the hype of the punch, and this undead being explodes. Okay, do you think that it's time for the mayor to come out, or the Pocket Chris, or do you think that just like going with the science is what's needed?
I think going with the science. J-Dog's been getting the hits when it counts, getting the confirms. I personally don't really use a whole lot of X Factor popping early, but it's been working out every time for J-Dog. So maybe it's just like a small little dial in. You know, J-Dog's already getting the plan of what to do against Weeberman. Weeberman's very aggressive. But remember, they're still just low health characters. Oh, try to punish the jump up. Probably should have followed through instead of X canceling, but Weeberman was just ready for that. You're gonna go for another ground bounce, more meter. Just keeping J-Dog's Hulk up, brings him to the floor. Tate sees. Probably thought that he was gonna just bring him back down, so wasn't probably ready for the counter. And now it just comes with Nemesis and Sentinel with no X Factor left. But is able to counter the THC, has another chance. Taken in the corner. J-Dog just kind of waiting patiently, waiting for the chance. But Weeberman just kind of throwing these Hadoukens, being smart, just slowly trying to trip him out. J-Dog's going to have to kind of figure some different way and maneuverability to get out. But has 3 meters, so it's still possible. Even
oh, that S hit so high! He managed to anti-air like this was Street Fighter, just like saw that you were coming down. Nemesis' stand S is one of his fastest buttons. Even with how big and slow of a character he seems like he can be, his air MM and his grounded stand S just like They come out with a swiftness. Is this going to kill?
Oh, had to go for the reset, unfortunately, yeah. Oh, even attempted to do the command grab, but it didn't work out.
Serious?
Weeberman got the jumping light punch off of the Sentinel because of that big body. Now just up to Sentinel, but got hit with the meaty light.
Well, courtesy of my roommate. Courtesy of my roommate. GG's. Roommate gave you the
Darn.
GG's. Oh.
Amazing play by Weeberman. It's unfortunate that the internet challenge.
Oh, I wasn't
with other people.
I wasn't muted. Whoops.
Oh.
Yeah, that's the kind of salt that I get, but whatever.
You guys are all been enjoying this 11th episode of Doghouse Tournament. As we get into this next match, and I wonder who's going to be pushing forward or back in this opening gamut. Oh, Icera just leading right away with Wesker, trying to make something happen. Oh, and then Charlemagne supers unnecessarily and gets punished for it. Oh, but Icera doesn't get the pickup, but instead gets the punish on 2 characters. Is he even able to get that crouching? Yeah, gonna super from up top to make sure to hit both. Has Magneto to be able to finish him off, possibly. Oh, is able to just get the pickup off the gunshots. Oh no, probably should have supered or something. Yeah, just need to use Dante assist to chip him out. And that's just up to Virgil. Let's see if Charlemagne has a demon hiding in the pocket. But no, I said not going to give Charlemagne the chance and just completely kills the 0. Oh, level 3 to just ensure that it's a dead character. As we like to call it, the tone setter. As I said, it takes the first game so far. Absolute Battle 2013. That's funny. Never heard that in a long time. Alright, next game. Charlemagne trying to get close. Oh, almost because the happy birthday in reverse. But gets... Oh, actually, never mind. Ends up this game, the happy birthday. Hits both. Gets a slime. Super. Gonna GHC. Yep, just Proton instead of Spear Flame. Oh, goes just so as to make sure to keep both. Gonna have to push block. Oh, he's gonna chip out Wesker. No, I said the super hits them both. Gonna have X Factor save himself. Oh, gets a slide, and then ends up getting the toe top on top of Charlemagne. I said just banking on this X Factor to heal both his characters as Dante and Wesker are both bleeding so profusely. But Charlemagne is able to air dash out of there. Now it's Magneto. Oh, and gets a getting punished from the Jaguar kick. Yeah, an under picked assist from Wesker. The Jaguar quick ends up rushing towards you. And it's nice to kind of catch your opponents not, trying to jump back or do a button or backdash. So far smart. Nice there side, but Charlemagne not giving up at all. Got that hit, just close to a dead Magneto, and THC's into Dr. Doom. Oh, and just backing up. I say it right here with no X Factor. Oh, gets caught not blocking low. I'll teach you Killer King. If anyone wants to learn MKX, I'll teach you, and in return, you help me learn this game. Ooh, nice. I liked Mortal Kombat X. I like playing Predator and Jason. By Sarah here trying to make a comeback. Goes for level 3 out. Doom has a pickup possibly. Oh, did not dash. Oh, but got the reverb shot. Now just needs to catch back Doom with the meaty. Oh, tries to do some airplay. Doesn't cancel the Houndbreaker. And Charlemagne just kind of lets him live. Now Doom is on the verge of losing health. Oh, good DHC again. Possibly no, it just does it to get rid of all the rockets. Goes for an incoming foot dives. Oh, but it misses and ends up getting the foot dive cross up on Icera. And Charlemagne taking the second game, tying it up 1-1. Now Charlemagne kind of be a bit more present in the movement, trying to catch Sarah pushing the button. But Icera doing such a good job with Wesker and the Dante assist. Was able to catch this Magneto low. Gunshot. Forces switch probably wants to fight. Virgil right away. Does a quick mix up from behind. Gonna go for a THC possibly or just a ground pound. Oh, nice regular H teleport to kind of appear right on top of Virgil so you couldn't be able to tell how that falling ass was gonna mix you up. And now it's just up to Doom and Magnus. I say are playing a bit more comfortably. Ooh, a little risky teleport a bit forward. But, oh, and it's getting punished here with the foot dive. Now Charlemagne gonna get the chance to turn this around. Oh no, misses the pickup. And, oh, I see her trying to make a pickup of her own with that scramble. And now just hanging back. Getting shot. And Charlemagne goes in with the foot dive, almost makes it happen. and almost ends up getting punished for it. Now just has to be a bit more aware, making smart decisions with the backup jump when needed. Oh, try to make a trade right there, and ends up getting air grabbed over Icy Sarah. Oh no. Oh, mix up, block the first mix up, foul with an air H. Charlie gonna have another chance. Kills this Magneto, yeah, just a regular super. Probably didn't need to, but ended up having to. But Icy Sarah having a Magneto of her own, and then that Magneto ends up getting air grabbed. And now Charlemagne X Factors say, you know what, I'm gonna kill this character too. Has 3 super to do it, but might not need to actually. Not even having to use any super at all. Has 5 meters. Gonna mix, try to go for the dash S, but Icy Sarah just hanging back. She knows what she has to do. Oh, $1 million. Yeah, Charlemagne just trying to hang back. Oh no, and gets hit by the super. And now she's scramble. Oh wow, it was just out of range to whiff those crouching lights, but Icy Sarah was able to get the punish and take the second game 2-1. The third game, I'm sorry. Icy Sarah on match point. Charlemagne not giving him a chance, giving Icy Sarah the chance to breathe, trying to make something happen with some air throws, but unfortunately whiff as her back to back. Icy Sarah just hanging, offering just gunshots, still has the shades on, pushes back Magneto into that Dante assist, but it ends up not working out as Magnus does not give up and push forward. Oh, but dropped the entire combo, but was able to get a happy birthday out of it instead. Just gonna bring him down, super slide, yep, into another photon, yep, pop up the character, gonna try to get this dead Magnus, yeah, gets it with that spear flame, and now it's just up to Dante again, is even able to give Charlemagne the chance to tag his team back in order. Does Icy Sarah have another chance right here? Oh, Icy Sarah playing some airplay, oh no, gets grabbed out of the Helmbreaker. Yeah, it does take a while to actually start up and come down, unlike Virgil, who's kind of almost instantaneously. But is able to fall out of it and go for another killer B. Is even able to touch the floor fast enough to get that pickup. Bring him to the corner, doesn't have to worry about teleporting. Oh, X Factors just to make this quickly as possible. Another punch, rapid slash kicks. Yeah, gonna mix them up. Oh, blocks the first mix up, but doesn't block the second. Oh, Charlemagne was holding down, so he got hit with the overhead. But nice super jumps to make sure to waste all the X Factor time and not get chipped. Making Icy Sarah forced to waste time and adjust, thus wasting out the devil trigger. And now just back to regular Dante. Oh, try to get an air dash, but Charlemagne pushing buttons says my buttons are pretty big and active, so I might be able to change this. Oh, but gets Hellbreaker. But Virgil has 5 supers and X Factors, so unless Icy Sarah is able to get some kind of mix right here. Oh, GHC, yeah, good on Icy Sarah for hanging out there. Swords up immediately. Only happens when someone whiffs a full team super. Ah, okay. Oh, and ends up getting the hits on Icy Sarah. This is definitely going to be a dead character. Dimension Slash. And I think that might be 3-0. No, it's 2-2. It's tied up last game. Charlemagne not giving Icy Sarah the chances. I'm not going to make this easy. But Icy Sarah being a bit more present says, alright, let me try to go in. Let me try to make something happen. I think I might have figured out the game plan. On Charlemagne, let me just kind of hang back, make Charlemagne come in and punch accordingly. But Charlemagne being just smart too, says Wesker can't fly, Wesker can only do 1 gunshot, let me put some stuff in the air. Oh no, but gets interrupted immediately by the air throw from Wesker. Yeah, just quick, simple ABC, bring him back to the floor, gonna super to take off the shades, get that X Factor 1 going on immediately, the 10% speed and power boost up. Oh, almost chips him out and kills him, gets a hard raw tag. No, Sarah not only does not able to get the punish, but unfortunately was about to get Dante hit harder. Oh, but says, I'm sorry Charlemagne, keep this overhead if you're not air dash back down to the floor. And just gonna get this simple loop, definitely gonna be able to kill Dr. Doom. Just has to mash up a hard, yep. And now it's all up to Magnus and Virgil. Icy Sarah switching back in Wesker because of those excellent air grabs. Oh, and is able to get the confirm off that Magnus blast. With the what a mix off the Dante. Oh, was almost able to get out. Probably attempted the Helmbreaker and just got hit by that Wesker S. So good from Icy Sarah. Icy Sarah and a clutch in the mount. Taking it 3-2 over Charlemagne. Oh, good games, Charlemagne. I believe this is losers, so that was the end of Charlemagne's run. People, J-Dog definitely a force to be reckoned with. All these hands, all these Bonos, and then Soul Tiger with the mix-up of the white cloud of Ministry. about to come in from either side. Oh, predictions, and they're up.
I think the start of round is extra important in this match because Magneto getting away, he has a lot of tools once he's away to deal with Hulk. But if Hulk gets that hit at the start of the game, there's no Magneto to run away with, and then I guess it's up to Doom to try and survive this incoming mix-up. I don't think that JDog even needs to use meter here. Oh, that means he has so much meter to use on, like, making it you afraid to guess, and the first drone hits, but the second two dropped against Doom. Gets the confirm using X Factor, almost gets the confirm using X Factor. You can't THC like that against Hulk. He's one of the characters that you need to just like run for the throw as a punish. And JDog has one of the teams that actually lets you get the confirm off of ground throw. A lot of Hulks do not have the opportunity to confirm off of ground throw, so you just eat as many ground throws as you need to, and then only worry about getting air thrown. But JDog's team, he has 2 meters, and Nemesis is still alive. You're going to get OTG'd from that ground throw and win the game. JDog going up, a quick 1-0 in this set. Takes a second to think about it, but looks like Swole on the other hand wants to get right back in, gets all the way to full screen, gets those disruptors on. Took a little bit of life, but not that much for the amount of rocks that are coming up at him. JDog, good patient play, not overextending, make sure to gamma charge when he sees that movement and is ready to get that kill on Magneto. Now, what type of Nemesis incoming do you think's here against Dr. Doom?
It's gonna be a jab into a grab reset. Oh man, that was man. I read it like a book, but unfortunately, luckily for Soul Tiger, had that meaty air M just coming. Just had a feeling something was gonna be not in their favor, and was able to find out counter, taking out this Nemesis. Now only having to worry about the Hulk and Sentinel. Now. Oh, and he ends up getting the air throw. Yeah, X Factor's immediately take care of this. Hulk says, you know what, I'm okay fighting the robot with X Factor, that's fine with me, but enough of these armored H's and air throws. Oh, and even Devil Triggers, perhaps maybe switch that again? Yeah, just wants to get the mix. Oh, but unfortunately, JDog ends up popping on the other side, and now is end up gonna take out Soul Tiger's Dante. Has 5 meters. Oh, it's not super, but is able to pick that up and clean that up. Now it's all up to Doom again. Oh, got the meaty, but was not able to confirm. Oh, got it this time, but wasn't able to bring it back down for the ground bounce. Now it's just a matter of who gets in first, and Soul Tiger was able to get that air throw before the Walker Punch came out. They were both matching age, and JDog ended up getting the second grab over it, taking the second game. And JDog's close to having game point right here.
I didn't know dogs could make scrambled eggs, but it looks like JDog's a chef there, because that was one of those things where it was so scary for both players, but he kept his composure when things were looking rough, and now carrying that momentum into the beginning of the third game as the hit on Magneto is going to kill him off meterless. Doom Dante really did put in the majority of the work for Soul Tiger in that last bit, so let's see if they get a chance to play again. Doom's not going to get to play as much as he did last time. JDog putting in the damage, killing off the Dictator. It looks like the Giants of Science have figured out, social sciences too, figuring out how to get rid of Dictator.
He just slightly micro-stepped back to stay in front. The mix on Soul Tiger, very subtle.
Was that a mid-combo, John?
JDog's so lucky that that command throw worked out, and that Soul Tiger didn't decide to just press a button right there. But I understand the need for that taunt. Get that palate cleanser off his tongue from the last match, and just says, I'm still in this. Magneto, Dante, and Mr. Loso, the Nova, Hager, Doom. So Icer has going to be a little bit careful with their approach. I'm probably going to want to stay crouching a lot, but Mr. Loso is just as aware as they try to go immediately for the overhead. And nice wait to do the hit of the falling THC. Oh, and try to even punish the Hager assist. But Icer is still just kind of doing a good job. Just like, I know what to do. Has 3 meters now. Picking her moments. And Mr. Lowe's just kind of navigate around, still being prepared, waiting to punish Icer, and there he gets it. Now just gonna totally destroy Icer's Magneto, hopefully. Oh, tends for the air reset and gets it. Now this is definitely gonna be a dead Magneto now. Oh, it doesn't get the pickup, but goes for the butter gun. is hitting this Dante, doesn't punish the assist, but Hager is completely only has 1/4 of the health left. I said still being calm. Oh, and is able to get the happy birthday. Level 3 is a Doom. Yeah, doesn't have to worry about Hager no more. Nova in the back, probably not gonna worry about it either. Oh, bring him forward. Just nice use of Dante assist that Icy Sarah is doing. Just keeping the opponent in stun, and then saying, all right, now you gotta worry about whatever I'm bringing. But Mr. Low, still having no fear, takes out that Magneto, only has to worry about Wesker and Dante. Neither character can fly. Stays behind, then backs up to stay in front, and then just quickly taps Sarah's Wesker and the Domers. Sweepers to take him out. Oh, I'm out. ManStrat, good run though. Yeah, I hope to see you again, ManStrat. Please do come back again, and trust me, those tournament nerves, those hands, sweatings, and shakings will definitely go away. But yeah, I definitely liked what I saw from from you today. As Mr. Los likes to see that they got this first game. And Mr. Los being the first to hit the rematch, and just moving forward says, yeah, I think I kind of got it. I think we both know that you're not going to be able to get close, and almost even had it with that standing H. Toe taps again. Oh no, then always so hard defense. You're hungry for more? That's what we like to hear. The stash, heck yeah. Maybe even come if you're aware with the Pell swap tourneys. But anyways, back to this match. Mr. Rose kind of now being on the advantage side, just really picking the moments to just try to standing jab. But Sarah being a bit smarter, knowing that, alright, you're starting to time it out, then fine, let me blow up these checks with some meaties of my own. Oh, is able to go $1 million? Yes, Nova doesn't fall out and takes out. Now it's just up to Hager. Cuts me a bit, bleeding, has him in the back. Oh, got the overhead, was probably afraid of the lariat for behind. Oh, was even able to stop the tournament. Stop the assist from coming out. Oh, nice crystals. And just slowly chipping out this Hager. But Mr. Low still, of course, having no fear. Attempt to lariat. Oh, got the air throw finally. Gonna get the pickup with the plasma beam. Use the beep up for the ground bounce. And yeah, definitely gonna just kill this Dante real quick. Just two double feats. Two double drop kicks. Yeah. Oh, but he gets the pipe. Wasn't ready for it. And now it's just up to Magneto. 3 supers. X Factor stayed in front. Oh, try to go for immediate. I said no, thank you. Get super happy birthday. And does it hit both? Oh yeah, it does. Yeah, there's no way the Harry can get past this. Yeah, just had to wait, space the beam in particular, and then just chip them out. And now it's tied up 1-1. Oh, but now both of them stay in front. I start kind of switching sides, so it's fine, you know. As long as I stay in your face, but keep doing this mix-up dance, I should be safe. But Mr. Lopes was just ready for it. As he catches Wesker, brings it back to the floor, goes for another air. He said, oh no, and gets the grab off of it too. And now Mr. Lowe's just getting this Doom in there to get all this extra meter, all this extra damage. Probably not even going to have to use all the bar, just Spear Flame. Oh, goes for an air finger lasers. Oh, and just slocks Doom right there with the Fist of Fury. Yeah, 100 punches, 100 matches. He's going to see the pipe. Nice air dash on Sarah. Oh no, but ends up getting hit from the pipe from behind. And just completely tanks out this Magneto. X Factor damage, drop kick, easy. Now it's just up to Dante again. He's not able to air dash up. Oh, but was able to maneuver around the assist. And is able to go in because it doesn't have to really worry about the lariat unless Mr. Los is just feeling in the mood to do so. But I don't think Mr. Los is going to take the opportunity right now. Oh, and just watch Sarah just trying to take trades and make something happen. Oh, goes for the stinger. Double triggers again. Just wants to stay on top of make sure keeping all the health. But oh, Mr. Lowe's catches Sarah with the pipe and is even able to confirm off of it. Double drop kicks. Oh, Sarah has another chance. Got the vortex. Ooh, and now Sarah has a second chance. Gets the mix, goes behind, then stays in front, catches the low, but does not finish it up. Ends up getting the meaty off the reset. Kill the brain to bring it back before. Just gonna level 3 off of this, off the reverse shop. Yeah, definitely. Here we go. Pushes him out. Now it's just up to Nova Dante. What's Sarah gonna do? This time just stays behind. Says, let me fake mix you with no mix you, but still stay. But doesn't get the confirm. And Mr. Rose immediately going for the human rocket to just get some kind of wolf punish. Maybe catch Sarah doing something. Oh, and ends up just getting the max range toe tap on Icy Sarah. Oh no, brings it back forward. Just has to show him Los. Oh, and Mr. Los takes the third game. 1-2 in Mr. Lo's favor. Is Icera gonna make the comeback, or is this gonna end up being... Oh, Mr. Los's game is looking like that so far. His game, happy birthday. Oh, immediately just wants to use all the meter. Even if you lose a character, well, you already lost one yourself, so I don't really have to worry about it. But Icera X Factor in your response says, I'll waste your X Factor and I'll get the extra damage too on top of it. Excellent use of the teleport. Oh no, but because it didn't hit correctly, it didn't get all the hits, keeping Nova able to stay alive. And now Nova's gonna get chipped out. Nice alpha counter. Yeah, it took a meter, but oh, Icera was able to stay in front after mixing it behind. Now Mr. Los has another chance. Oh, Mr. Los is waiting for that to punch the Jaguar dash. Which one is gonna beat out? Oh no, the finger lasers end up being out John sessions just because it ends up hitting Dante in the knees. Oh, almost a nice sick confirm off of the Stinger. Oh, but ends up getting shot by the Lariat from Hager. Icera has to be a bit more careful trying to put in the pressure, and Mr. Los is on the cusp and poised to take this game. Try to do another reset, didn't happen. Now, yep, nice. Hager has been called, so don't need to worry about that getting called and getting the opportunity to actually push in. Icera just going for the straight raw level 3 off of the jet stream. Oh, is able to get the pickup this time. Hammer is probably not going to have enough bar or enough combo to build a second bar, so probably just going to go for a regular reset. Oh, but on the cusp, throws an airplay. Kind of risky throwing out that Wesker assist. Oh, what ends up getting it anyways, and now it's just up to Hager right here. Definitely a tough matchup for Mr. Los. Icera just kind of trying to make it an easy, even up 2-2. Says it's not, you know, this is definitely going to go to the last game. I'm not just going to give it to you for free. Oh, and there it is. Gets the meaties off the 2. Oh, but I mean, Mr. Los is still alive, has the 3 supers, but as Icera have been able to demonstrate, knows exactly what to press and to make it all the more difficult, and ends up tying it up. 2-2, last game. Just do crystals against Hager. Yep. Damn, first time I see that Wesker assist outside of combo videos. Yeah, definitely. Definitely agree with these Zos. 2-2, taking a break. Oh, but Mr. Lo's just getting in there, just pushing forward. Says, "All right, let me try to make something happen." Oh, attempted the toe tab, but Icera was ready for it, but was unfortunately not ready for the Hager assist. And oh, getting the raid from the danger box. I'm assuming that was already done, needed to. And nice on Mr. Los for getting the response of just immediately power Nova Force to beat that maximum Wesker. Gives up the red health for the shield. Oh, misses the slide confirm off the javelin. And now Icera gets the air throw and is going to be able to turn this around. Snaps Doom to get all that health done. Was able to get it but not get the confirm. Mr. Lo's still not scared though. Has 2 supers, able to see if they want. Oh, but just able to get the raw tag back into Hager. Now this is a bit scary for Icera because Hager has a good lariat. It's a very good button, and pipe is just as scary. All that Mr. Los has to do is make one good read with one pipe. Oh, nice attempt, but probably should have jumped forward instead of the neutral jump. And now Icera is just gonna get this extra damage. Yep, and just do a regular super with Magneto. Oh no, it wasn't enough. Oh, wasn't able to lariat in time to do something about it. Oh, and now even Dr. Doom gets punished because of how long he was waiting to hang out. Oh, this X Factor response, but Icera was just as quick. The X Factor said no, thank you. And Icera takes it over Mr. Los 3-2. Good games.
For long enough to build meter for Phoniex. Like, I feel that if this wasn't the Phoniex team, it might be kind of hard, but this is a situation where Acentric is not about running away to build meter. It's like, no, I'm going to rush down with this Chun, put the hurt on Chris, go for the TAC. Oh, I'm very curious why that TAC did not work. That was a very strange reason for it to drop.
I think Acentric was going for the double THC setup, and it's just that because Chris is just like a regular human body character, it just doesn't work usually on that, unfortunately. But Acentric's still able to make up for it, and it's almost 5 meters, but no, she's getting her neck broken, and she is not coming back as Dark Phoenix. There's no way. Yep, all the magnums, all the face, yeah, has to build a meter. Yeah, and luckily, skin of Chris's cheese is able to avert fighting the Dark Phoenix. But Acentric going smart is even able to put some damage on. Oh, what a fly
And
unfly.
light.
What an empty mix. Nice. I thought it was pretty funny that Eccentric was like GG in advance and it has been nothing but the aggressive this whole time. But smart on Jumpman for using the projectile counters. But so far it's not working in Eccentric's favor. Eccentric immediately goes for the level 3, says, get that dog out of here. I'm only interested in Wesker. And Dark Wesker coming out. Do you think Jumpman's going to display this excellent movement from this character that I know he has?
I think, oh, he managed to live on incoming and he got the hit. Because of this, I think that right now, Chun is very scary in X Factor, but she needs to survive incoming mix-up just like everyone else. Oh, very respectful play from Jumpman. Super jump back with gun. Doesn't want to overcommit against like a spinning bird kick or something. Oh, just shoots her and kills her. Chun-Li may be the strongest woman in the world, but it doesn't matter how strong you are. All humans have a bad matchup against bullets to their face. It just doesn't go well for us as a species.
I've never seen it go the other way around. It's definitely an unbeatable matchup, unless you're Superman. But even then, if it's filled with kryptonite, then you're just a victim.
She was able to get all of this punishment on Amy. This is going to partway through negate her super. Amy gets to get out, but that was 2 meters used by Eccentric in a very advantageous neutral situation with Morrigan and Astral. But those 4 Soul Fists were the clinch there. If he hadn't gotten much value out of Astral, that would have just been all kinds of bad. But, oh, Wesker gets the chance to get in safely and gets the mix-up, gets the hit on Morrigan. Do you think a snap's coming?
Yeah, definitely. Oh,
But it misses. A Jumpman apparently missed the timing on it, and now Cinder's going to get another chance. Oh, try THC on their own, but Jumpman countered, said no thank you. Even got Amy, didn't have to worry about that mix from the over teleports. Nice awareness on Eccentric, just punishing Amaterasu every time she comes out. Although it was bleeding just a tiny bit, Jumpman is starting to smell blood and just starting to pick their moments. Oh, but gets hit by the lightning legs, and now it's gonna go for another THC again. Yeah, and ends up getting it. Yeah, and just probably gonna hit this forward. Probably try to. Oh, got the hard tag in. Now something I noticed. Those of you that are paying attention to Eccentric. Eccentric will go for an air dash to cross you up, and then just kind of throw out the lightning legs as a confirm. So if you're kind of waiting for that, that's possibly something in the area that you can punish. But so far, it's been working in Eccentric's favor.
Eccentric does have the meter, and he has ways of getting around Incendiary a lot because Chun's one of those characters that can get a lot of horizontal air momentum without dropping their combo because of how her SPK works. But Phoniex getting hit here. Interesting way to kill her. Goes for the THC in order to try and mix everything up. Manages to block all of the, almost all of that. And with that, it looks like Phoniex is going to die. Oh no! Slow is not the correct move, but X Factor's in order to save it. Nice work to Jumpman, because that's one of the things that separates the top players from other folks, is that, like, top players still make drops, but top players are just so good at being like, I realize I dropped, this is the way I dropped, there's still a chance to convert this into something good, and then fixing it. So nice work to Jumpman there.
There's the was able to do that THC. Yo, even stole some meter and was able to get a reset on Chris. Oh, a second reset. Oh man, this is definitely a dead Chris Redfield. Oh no, got the THC. Probably gonna raw tag? Yeah, I thought so. Did you see that? Just crouching heavy to just beat up the raw tag entirely, and is even able to hit the dog. Oh man, this is definitely getting a little tough for Jumpman. But Jumpman speaking the right moments is. I'm sorry, Chun. Those legs are unsafe on recovery. Let me show you why. Oh, is even able to get the DHC. Eccentric having 5 meters at this point might even want to spend the meter, but at the same time, we know Eccentric got all these Chun-Li combos. Utterly ridiculous. Oh my, got the double toe head taps. Was able to dash, but dashed too much.
Single landmine is all it takes sometimes, and it looks like Chun-Li is going to go down. And even though Eccentric has a very good Morrigan, This is one of the cases where Jumpman has all the meter available as well. It's not only just 5 meters on Acentric side, it's also 5 meters on Jump side, and Jump's THCs have been incredibly influential on the outcomes of matches, so having access to just a full one of those stocked for no need to invest extra resources, is this going to be sacrifices, Chris? Though this looks much potentially scarier. It's brought in the trap, Phoniex just for the trap, and then brings back Morrigan. Do you think that there's going to be a proper kill here? Phantom Dance should be able to barely kill, and the THC is going to get hit. Both characters die. No, not both characters die. Command throw happens, and Jumpman closes it out. Both characters were about to die, but very nice work. Just like in that other game, Jumpman doing that top player thing. The matches.
Yeah. Yes. Definitely. Damn, Chun's version is so fast. Chun's air dash is really, really quick. But yeah, now we got Weeberman versus DHud, I'm guessing, right? Just Liber Terminator.
What Weeberman versus DHud is going to be some hypeness. It looks like immediately getting... Weeberman's been running that point Akuma for this entire day, I think. Often I associate him with being that point Iron Fist, but looks like he's more than willing to use that Rising Fane a little bit and see what his Akuma can do on point when he has more support than just needing to come back as an anchor.
Oh, the Demon Flip unfortunately did not work in Weeberman's favor, trying to get that Doom Plasma Beam, but it ended up helping out DHud instead. As Magneto, Akuma goes down, but Ryu is able to get the air throw into the Hadouken. Does not have another meter to do something about it. Probably going to attempt to go for a Shoryu. Yep, just as I said. Yeah, invincible, lots of damage. Oh, nice mix-up on Spencer. Was not ready for it, and Weeberman immediately X Factor says, "Give me all the meter, give me all that death for this character. Get on out of here." And now it's just up to Solar Doom. Do you think Weeberman has a Solar Doom power, my Sarah?
Oh, I think that Doom is going to like, this is one of the situations where even though Doom is technically behind, he has X Factor available and a lot of meter, and both of these characters... Now he does not have a lot of meter. This went from looking like, oh, this could potentially be pretty good, to Doom is about to die. And with that, Weeberman goes up 1-0.
Oh, and Sauceboss with the sudden tech real quick for the Morrigan. As you know, Sauceboss is a big Dr. Stalker's aficionado. That Felicia Hasenko Morrigan action, definitely hot action. They're worth checking out. But speaking of checking out, check out the Akuma that D has put in display on. Unfortunately, yeah, Akuma just did not get another chance again this round. And
oh, that was a cross-up 623L? What? Very nice stuff by
the tip. Oh, and the good on Weeberman for dodging that. And oh, the tip of the Hadouken was able to hit DHud. Oh, nice whiff, Shoryu trying to catch a toe head. And an SRK Tiger Knee, Super Hadouken, Shinku Hadouken. Got the H, got the Tatsu confirmed, nice. And now she's up to Spencer, Spencer Doom, my mistake. But
last time, this is the character that Weeberman chose to invest X Factor in getting rid of. Let's see. Oh, has access to the downward Shinku. Now X Factor's used on for both teams, but this went way better for Weeberman. With that, Spencer's going to die. Doom is going to come in. He has plenty of meter, but he had plenty of meter last time and X Factor, and this time West has plenty of meter, and his X Factor's about to be done. Keeps getting hit by those Tatsus. I feel like as of this last Friday, people have just been not respecting that Ryu's falling light Tatsu changed his trajectory in the air, and a lot of people have been getting messed up by this.
Yeah, I was thinking about it. I was like, man, why don't people like know that Tatsu is really good? It changes momentum. If you're not ready for it, I mean, the counter, for those that you don't know, it's not the greatest, the go-to counter, but the idea is that you want to catch that startup of the Tatsu and go for an air throw. But just it wasn't happening, and people were just getting caught. Momentum switched and just was jumping was jumping the wrong way or whatever. And so far, this has been working for Weeberman as he takes this other game with another Shoryu, the Fist of the Sky, the Dragon Fist, and Weeberman is close to game point, taking it 2-0 so far. Is DHud gonna be able to make an adjustment right here?
Can he defeat Shenlong and stand a chance? I don't know. This is looking pretty scary. We've seen in all of these matches, it feels like Ryu has been the actual problem on this team, because Akuma has been getting a little bit messed up by the point war. This time, oh, Akuma managed to put in work and then is going to die again. I feel like in all of Weeberman's sets, his Ryu has kind of been the priority. Oh no, poor DHud. He's had that happen in all of his sets, I think including against me, where he just like didn't get the Tiger Knee for his plasma to be able to go into photons. I don't know if that's just like a distance to server challenge, because sometimes MS will get you to mix up things like that. But ooh, Ryu gets to live. This ordinary guy is not one you want to live. Ionic Arm manages to catch the assist, but that's not the correct DHC, and Nova is down to just a pixel. Is he going to live, or is he just going to get chipped out? Goes for the raw overhead. Okay, nice work to DHud, knowing when his opponent's afraid, knowing when an overhead of that variety is going to work, and getting those stomps. Is this the problem? Getting rid of Ryu? Is that what DHud needs to win this game?
Possibly. He's going for a mix-up. Weeberman dodges it, but doesn't dodge low, but is able to get out of it. Tries to go for an overhead. Spencer, for some reason, possibly stood up thinking it was going to be an overhead. Oh, goes for the dive kick. It hits, but unfortunately doesn't finish up. DP Super in response. Just DP Super is just straight out of it. Oh, it even keeps him locked down. Goes for the dive kick. DHud is not able to get the confirm. Hits him from below. Oh, and then comes down with the falling button. And now it's just up to Iron Fist. Oh, Danny Rand gets the air throw. This is how it starts. Yeah, can definitely pick him up. X Factors. Yeah, Weeberman definitely has these combos. Gonna get all the damage up in here.
What? That crossed up? It went the other way? And he goes this guy to catch him. I think that was just intended to be an air throw, but
yeah,
you get it work too.
Just smart on Weeberman, just getting the chip out. Try to probably go for an air throw right there. Got it right there. Has the speed enough to do it. Yeah, just needs to bring it for the wall bounce. This is gonna be an easy confirm, just super. Oh, just going for the extra damage. Even DHud the chance, but DHud was not ready for it. As Weeberman takes this 3-0 over. Good job to Weeberman. Wow.
Nice work to Weeberman, but this is not the end for DHud.
You're counterpicking my aesthetic sensibilities with Ronald Wesker. That's hilarious. Yeah, Ronald and Wesker, always a good match. I was finally able to get a portrait working on that, so that way you can see what character you're picking when you choose them. But as you can tell, I haven't done the character in the battle portraits quite yet. I'm kind of a little lazy, kind of not really. It's like, it's a little bit of my time. I don't feel like doing. But in the meantime, this hot, quick action. Good Lord, the Chris versus Wesker, 8 minutes, or is it 7 minutes is all Wesker has time to spend with Chris. Trying to get the tournaments, but now it's the Wesker versus Wesker. The Ronald has shown up, the Happy Meals have returned, and Sarah trying to give Wesker, Living Legend no breathing room, was even able to take a gunshot out of that super, but both had the shades off. And oh no, just Sarah actually was able to actually get to both characters, but now is only going to punish the Wesker. Yeah, and Sarah's going to go for that needle follow-up. Unfortunately, does not finish Wesker, giving Wesker the chance needed to do this. Oh, it's happening, and now Living Legend turning this all around, and now forcing the other Wesker to come out. Back to Chris. Oh, but Sarah got the air throw. All I was told, new subs. Oh, also, in case you're wondering who is on the mic, it is one of your lovelies, Senor Ramon. I am joined here by myself currently, and the rest of the time you will hear Icy Sarah on, and with the sprinkles of here and there from J-Dog giving us the good word as Icy Sarah is throwing the good hands onto Living Legend. Living Legend trying to throw back hands of his own. The DP into Demon Fade Super. Oh, but Icy Sarah was ready for it, for the jump. I definitely would have got hit with that. I mean, perhaps Icy Sarah was just holding jump already off the gate. And right here, the Tatsu gonna possibly stop the super. No. And now it's all up to $1 million. Oh, gets the scoop, but S does not follow up. But now Living Legend having a second chance again, especially still having the X Factor. But Icy Sarah just kind of gonna use the rest of her X Factor and Demon Trigger to just chip the heck out of Living Legend, not giving this demon a chance. It comes down with the hammer, taking the first game. I see Sarah 1-0 over Living Legend. I Sarah is ready to go back in this game. Says, let me just carry all this momentum that I can and try and enforce this as much as possible. Living Legend, though, on the other side, taking a break, taking a breather, saying, man, this is some BS lag, I'm sure. Just kidding. Maybe just taking a drink of water. 7 minutes is all I have to spend on J-Dog's YouTube channel. Good stuff, Danny. J-Dog, we should just leave sport updates to avoid spoilers. Oh, that's right. I forget it does lag behind. Yeah, cause you never know who's gonna win at the very end. I forget there is about a 5 to 10 second delay going from straight on the shadow parsec to the Twitch stream itself. And yeah, definitely don't want to be giving away the end, especially if it seems like a character has no option to make that comeback, you know. But man, Sarah's Wesker just completely beating, just needs one hit, and is just taking your time, not switching out, just waiting, just slowly hitting. But there it is. Living Legend finally gets the gunshot needed. Ronald Mexer gets a hit, but no, unfortunately, does not see the low. Oh, because the air throw on Magneto inside the follow up ends up just getting hit and died. Now Sarah even try forward again, all up to Chris right here, and gets mixed up from behind. Each match, because of the source 2-0 and the time is almost up, and you know there's no comeback. Oh yeah, that's why I try not to pay attention to timestamps in YouTube videos for that reason, because yeah, that will happen. But yeah, back into this match. Oh, THC immediately just punished everything, and it catches Chris. Sarah having the one, gets the toe tap. What a mix! I didn't even know if that was low or high. Now it's up to Akuma. Oh, but it's gonna definitely get both characters dead on this. Just has a super, yep, beam, and yeah, it's their character. Nice for Living Legend, putting one up on the board. 1-1. SMH. Sometimes I watch the archives instead, though. That's fine. Oh, Living Legend immediately with the super by Sarah quickly, just with the snap to counteract it. But Living Legend was able to get those glasses off. Sarah says, that doesn't matter, I still got my shades on, and I got to confirm. Has a meter to make something happen. Besides to just go for a regular reset, keep the meter. You know, realize that it wasn't going to kill, so probably better to just save it in case you need to alpha switch or something else. And that's a dead Wesker. Now it's up to Punisher Chris. Oh, but gets hit by the Dante assist, and now it's going to get bopped back to the floor. Another mix again, but it doesn't work out. Oh, I said try to go for a command grab, but had already gotten push block. And the air S is just so good with the cross up. And Living Legend is just trying to whiff out these forward H's, probably going for a Magnum or something of the course, but the inputs are probably just getting eaten. And now just needs to get hit. Oh, dang. Living Legend tried to jump forward or something, of course. Oh, and gets crossed up again by the Dante assist. Was not ready to block it. And I said just needing to confirm this was just right. Level 3 gravity squeeze. Yep. Catch the demon out of the sky. Free back in here. You are defeated. As Sarah takes the third game. 2-0 right now. What a mix, yeah. Definitely. Alright, we're going to the next game. See what happens. Oh man, and I see Sarah just catching Living Legend, not ready for all this. It's just mixing up Maximum Wesker. Has another meter, besides not to spend it. But Living says, fine, let me cancel you, because I know probably you're going to be pushing buttons and make something happen. Oh, nice Tato assist, but I see Sarah just keeping back, staying aware. What it makes you aren't blocking that, yeah. Now Chris Stein, yeah, couldn't block that sudden mix with the Dante. Living Legend kind of has to make something happen, put some traps of the sort, because I say just getting all these teleports everywhere in, all over the place. Oh, another gunshot. Oh, try to make another whiff, but yeah, as we know, Wesker is just too fast in Resident Evil. Teleports, able to just beat the heck up. Chris usually been able to just because of the help of a friend, but so far none of the friends are coming in. Media again. It gets hit by the remnants of that Dante assist, unfortunately, and if nothing else happens, this should be a dead character. Immediately straight into the level 3. Yeah, Akuma doesn't have that much health, and I see Sarah takes it over Living Legend 3-0. Can't even blink. Oh, is that what that was? Yeah, I'm sorry about that, Living Legend. And I believe this
Oh, I see these Giants of Science. Ooh, not Giants of Science. We have some Chris Haggard Sentinel going on. I know that JDog's been working with this team as well. He's had a Chris in the past and has been like buffing up the Chris, making sure that he gets those gains like Hagar, putting in the work. Looks like Liberal Terminator very happy to just sit in the upper opposite corner of the screen until he feels like there's a chance to go in. Gets the chance to go in, but then runs into Hagar, and JDog's not going to let you live through running into Hagar. Gets to throw out that grenade, Hyper. We have a lot of Chris Wisdom hanging out in the chat, I believe, since we've just had their living legend around. We've had JumpManStrat around. How do y'all feel about Chris with this pipe throwing mayor around? Does the Raccoon City Police Department just need to like get some funding from their neighbors in Metro City if they want to survive? Because looks like this Hagar's putting in some work right now. Doom getting hit. Decides to bring in the Sentinel. I actually feel against Liberal Terminator, I would kill in order, get rid of the Doom specifically, because he has much more practice using that character even in an anchor position. But it looks like this time forced the X Factor out of Liberal Terminator Sentinel. Hagar died, but Chris is going to get the opportunity to try and survive incoming mix-up. Oh gosh, that was such a hard to block incoming. X Factor's about to be out. Does not get the chance to hard drive or X Factor. Oh, but another chance to play the game. Oh, he could kill you. There was a chance to kill both characters. Very nice work to JDog, just being patient. Managed to get the 2M and using that S to try and punish the foot dive. Doesn't get the punish, but gets the follow-up. And I feel that in the matchup of Sentinel versus Sentinel mirrors, that JDog has a decent amount of experience here. And even though Liberal Terminator is just an amazing player overall, this may be a little tough. Oh, got the throw though. Let's see if hard drive works properly. Ends up going right to microwave this time. The hard drive did not fail. That SSD was doing its work, and Liberal Terminator going up 1-0 against JDog.
The JDog definitely just needed the quick adjustment. You know, had been using Hulk previously. Just need to quickly reassemble themselves with familiar sense, knowing that they have Chris there in the back now. That first round was already doing so good. And so I feel that JDog's going to definitely make the necessary adaptations to turn this all around. Oh, almost completely bypasses his entire plasma beam. And man, Hagar's just getting beamed up, and now he's getting grabbed up. He's definitely going to get smacked up and on out of here. Just Chris, my words, is able to escape out of there. Oh, that's nice, using the hit of Chris's...
Plasma beam let him confirm anyways. Super jump magnetic blast with the plasma beam. Very nice stuff by Liberal Terminator. Amazing jump into the air light by JDog. Didn't quite have the read with the like instantaneous air throw. Even with Liberal Terminator getting that crouch light, he didn't mash hard enough, and sometimes you need to mash harder when you're playing online. Can't let Sentinel live, and now Hagar has an incoming mix-up. There are drones, but as soon as he touches the ground, block stun ends for Doom. Doom's able to get that throw. Think Sentinel's going to be able to make it through this incoming mix-up again?
Definitely. If I was JDog, I would just throw
fine pran, just RS. Oh, but apparently it's Chris that's going to come in, and unfortunately gets hit by the mix. Liberal Terminator has the 5 meters, and the X-Factor just kill. Oh. It's the side switch, and just level 3's the middle says I'm killing you from mid screen. Now it's definitely just up to the robot with Sentinel and Doom. Gonna get mixed up possibly. Yep, stays in front. Oh, tries to go for low. Is able to dodge it, but JDog should be able to fly out of here. Make something happen. Oh, possibly could have. No. Try to make a mix.
Delayed after that stand light a tiny bit more. That would have been potentially the end of Dr. Doom.
Nice.
50% on fourth here. When he jumped, he got hit, so he didn't manage to fully leverage it. But now X Factor is used, which means if he sees something questionable, he could go for hard drive punish. And but getting out of these photons is not something he could. Sentinel's hurt shooters are just so big that trying to dodge things is not one of the things that the character does well. But Let's see, staying with that Hagar on point against Magneto. Let's see if he gets the opportunity to throw out a pipe or somehow get a hit, because it has been a very hard matchup for Hagar. Oh, using all the lights. This combo is not going to do any damage. Oh, actually, when you TAC, any combo does damage. But that confirm was just like wanting to do the styling as opposed to wanting to be optimal, but now with the TAC is going to build the way up to 5 meters and kill Hagar. But do you think that Chris Sentinel is going to be able to use all the meter they build out of this in any useful way?
I hope so, right out the gate. I mean, of course, the Terminators will probably go for some kind of mix where it's like, oh, it was a flab, but it was actually behind me, but I'm actually still in front of you. So, see it's still in front of you and just gets thrown, unfortunately. Was not ready for it, and yeah. I mean, hopefully they're able to use their meter. Oh, gets snapped right here, hard drive. Oh, stays in front, but gets toe tapped again just because of that huge body that Sentinel has. Oh my lord, yeah. I think Liberal Terminator kind of thought, like, yeah, I'd rather not give him the opportunity to hard drive. Rather just give it to Chris, has to stay on the floor. Oh, nice next step on Magneto. Has a chance right here, just needs to pick up. Yep, gets it. Probably just shoot a Magnum. Nice. Throw some fire grenades. Keep.
Oh, gets the hit, but doesn't confirm, and gets the confirm afterwards. We need Living Legend and JumpManStrat and wherever NPH is to raise their hands for the Spirit Bomb for this X Factor 3 Chris comeback. There's 4 meters, so if he touches Sentinel, you can't hard drive without meter for... Oh, that could have been the end of Liberal Terminator. I think just some matchup inexperience where, like, if you use the hard drive there, Chris can Magnum into level 3 as a punish and kill if you don't have X Factor available to cancel your hard drive. So, oh, but gets that falling jump heavy, and it looks like this is going to be the end of Chris. He may be no mutant, but now he's no longer living, so Sentinel doesn't need to put anything down on failed attacks there. Liberal Terminator going up 3-0, taking the is set, and moving on to Losers Orders against Acentric.
Line excellent matches. Oh, that's right. Alright, now we're finally getting into the match. I said on the left side, DHud on the right. And see who's holding forward. I said, or walking forward, trying to get past all this. And oh no, DHud is able to get the confirm off the air S. Definitely stay in front. Got the rocket punch. And yeah, just going to get to go into the normal mix-up as usual. Tries to mix up Dante because says, I am tired of this just always being a thorn in my side. But this is one of Icer's greatest characters, so it's not going to be that easy to mix up Dante just like that. Oh, Helmbreak, nice cancellations upon the Helmbreaker. Oh, try to go for a stinger to bring some kind of punish. And now it has just returned to neutral between the two, just keeping it even, trying to somehow get a hit. And, oh, was able to get the Helmbreaker but not finish it up. Oh, and almost even got the pickup off the jogboard dash from Wesker, but was able to get the confirm for that $1 million off the Reaver Shock, just kind of hitting barely the tip of Nova. DHud kind of in trouble right here. And all those airplays from Dante just making the mix-up. Said, fine, you want this character? Then guess what? This character is out. And Dante was able to remain and reach trigger, so now the assist is going to get a little tiny bit of boost of damage extra. Staying on. Oh, tends to do the Bionic Arm is forced to X Factor because Icer had blocked it. Oh, didn't get the super jump confirm off. And even taking gunshots, but Dante's still taking some heavy hits from Wesker, but Icer being smart with the teleports in the air. Almost gets mixed up. Another Bionic Arm. Ooh, and Magneto's dead. GHCs. Oh, Icer tried to go for a command grab, but because of that, the frames have already been out there. Definitely would have been whiffing. And then Dr. Doom falls to the Helmbreaker. They should really change, where you can grab an opponent with your back. Man, you've just seen, those of you that have seen Hunk has a really big air throw range. It's kind of bizarre, kind of funny. But now it's just going up to a Dante Spencer match for Icer and DHud. Oh, definitely it was looking Icer's favor, but now Spencer getting the confirmed by maneuver is going to get a second follow-up super off of this. Just seems to pick up Dante. Oh no, goes for the reset and attempts to go for the cross-up. Oh wow. Now Icer is closely on the verge, probably wants to double trigger as soon as possible. Nice block. Oh, try to just maybe catch DHud pushing a button off a stinger. Probably wants to just get a raw level 3 if possible. Time is winding down, 15 seconds right here. Oh, as soon as Spencer jumps, probably Devil Trigger. Oh, nice. Bring down to the floor. Gets the crazy dance. Oh, level 3. And Icy Sarah found it. And seems like this is definitely going to be a dead. Spencer, oh no, needs to follow up. It just gets a cross up, but stays in front. Houndbreaker to claim, close out that first game. And now DHud getting this hit now on the opposite. This match around almost looking like before though, as Icera is able to sneak away and get out. Now is able to get hits on and now Icera drops the combo. Oh, wow, DHud getting that nice big H button gunshot and is able to confirm it with the Magneto Blast. This is gonna definitely look like a dead Nova. Team Super? No, just raw level 3. Make sure to make the optimal use of that meter. Has 1 meter left, glasses are off, has a speed and power boost. What mix is Spencer gonna take? Oh, and Icera just kind of just doing small standing jabs and waiting, probably trying to force DHud to push a button, and DHud says fine. Not only will I Sonic Arm, but I'll Spear Flame your Dante out of here. And now the match just kind of turned around because yeah, Dr. Doom can kind of just missile a lot and was able to switch in Spencer just in time and was able to mix up Wesker. And now just follow to Magneto. Oh man, those falling jabs. Nice trades. Oh no, ends up getting jabbed out. Further troubles, just had away from behind. Good jab button from Spencer. And DHud now taking one put on the board, tying it up 1-1. Is that lame? Yeah, you want to be mixing up the points, Weeberman? I was resting or not, it's not good. Sure. Good. Oh, nice there game. Happy birthday. Oh, and using the Team Super to pick up both characters. Gonna get all this damage, but I think Nova's actually still gonna live. Yeah. Oh, but not anymore. Took the gunshot. It's just up to Spencer. No X Factor, but went to the floor to ground pound. But that assist from Dante was just too good. Oh no, the wall. Dante didn't want to follow up. Oh, and Spencer was, DHud was about to attempt to do the overhead, but Icera was just ready for it. As Icera takes the second game, 2-1. I should be able to bet when it's 2-0 or 2-1. Yeah. Yeah, you gotta make them commit, Weeberman. Oh, and Icera was getting the first trade and was about to get the hit, but was ended up teleporting away and not confirming off of it. It looked like DHud was about to get a confirmation of some sort, but it ended up working out, and now it mixed up DHud's inputs, and now it's all in favor again of Icera. Oh wow. Now Sarah taking off the shades, gaining max damage, hold up for that maximum fandom dance. Bring your character up. Oh, falling S. You have to stay low. Nice alpha counter. Is able to push enough buttons to be active to get in Doom's face. DHud probably caught pushing buttons and then gets the air throw. Definitely gonna be able to kill this character, no problem. Has 3 supers. Just gonna go for keep it simple. Oh, opts to use no meter if possible. Probably just gonna meet for like some kind of air to air. Oh, and it was able to dodge the hard attack from Nova, and that's a dead Nova. But luckily Spencer's coming out full house instead of Doom. But gets hit from that assist, and now it looks like Wesker is able to get the timing on these Dante confirmed assists. And Salinas, yeah. And Icera takes that third game. Or no, yeah, I think that was 3-1 over DHud. Good stuff to Icera.
By the way, no impact on gameplay, just makes her look really cool. And then Liberal Terminator playing it out on the right-hand side. This time, Liberal Terminator rocking the main team. Has had enough of these Magneto shenanigans. Magneto looks good. It's not like his Magneto is bad, but in losers bracket against the Phoenix team, feels like having his main stuff to try and counter it is exactly what he needs. And needs to X Factor. That was 1 meter used from Chun, and now all of Nova's meters gone. X Factor has been used. Acentric getting some hits and is already up to 3 meters. Hasn't used X Factor of his own and has a life lead here. Oh, that start of the game, everything went in Acentric's favor. Very good noticing that when Liberal Terminator comes down, often likes to use that Air S along with Plasma Beam, avoided the Plasma Beam, but now has 5 meters. Morrigan's at almost full life, well, not quite full, but she's still in a place where she gets to play. With her privileged buttons there, when someone summons Plasma Beam and hopes that it's going to like protect them from you mashing, she just gets to mash almost any button and all of them will go under the Plasma Beam and keep her safe. Because life is good when you're Succubus, I guess.
Definitely. And then I was told, or as I said, it definitely depends on the air throw situation. Chun-Li is dead, but Phoniex still has a chance right here. Having 5 supers, has Morrigan still in the back for human rocket setup. I was just gonna hit it. Oh no, they still busted off. Nice teleport. Gonna try to mix up. Ace didn't end up freaking out. Acentric's able to back up. Probably even use Morrigan to get out of there. Oh, he has a hit. Even hits Doom. Just needs to get close to heavy 1 meter. Bionic arm. She's lifting the button. Oh, but she falls out of it. Luckily, was behind because the bionic arm was just too fast. And now it's just up to Spencer and Doom. Oh, but gets the claw and is able to bring it back down to the floor. Oh no.
That Liberal Terminator looking pretty good to take this, but we've seen a really effective set of play by the Anchor Morrigan even when she doesn't have resources before. I feel like, oh no, she didn't get the chance to get started. I feel, oh, she still has a little bit of life left? No, no life left. But if she manages to get rid of Spencer and still has like 1/3 of life remaining and has 2 meters, I feel that she's actually pretty favored against Doom, even with all of that life available, because he really needs to just like tolerate Soul Fists in an obnoxious way. A lot more grounded play here by Acentric and not taking to the air as much in his attempts to summon Morrigan. Morrigan lost half her life off of that, more than half her life, and the fly into the lights, great confirm by Liberal Terminator, is going to get the snap before there's the chance to build 5. Phoniex is going to go down, and Liberal Terminator looking in a great position to take this game. What does Acentric need to do with his Morrigan Chun in order to come back here?
Just kind of pretty much just take out this Nova. It seems to be Nova seems to be the main thorn in Eccentric side. I mean, Nova's really fast, mobile, has really good jabs and just buttons overall. Is able to go everything. And, oh, there goes Chun-Li. Oh no, and just up to Morrigan by herself. Goes immediately for the level 3 just for the extra damage. This is actually going to take care of Nova. Eccentric having close to 2 meters, so it's entirely possible for it to turn around. I mean, now it's 2v2 yet again. And oh, Timber wasn't ready for that, but was able to flip out luckily. And now it's just gonna hang up in the sky. If I was Eccentric, maybe throw some slow fireballs to just kind of get it started. Low. Oh, and the overhead was able to connect from the plasma beam. Oh, just too much. And now now Liberal Terminator is on the cusp of taking this whole set over Eccentric. Oh, got the low. Human Rocket, and now this is going to be extra difficult. He's going to switch out possibly. Oh, was able to get the timing right.
It's the snap. He has very consistently hit that mix-up with the incoming character needing to deal with the slant shot with Nova, ambiguous left-right. Like, it's a guess. You don't... If it's set up correctly, you do not. Your read is only of the player. You don't have, like, actual opportunities to react if it's on the left or on the right. But went for TAC, and we've seen a lot of success out of Acentric's TACs, but this one got broken by Liberal Terminator. What's he going to invest to kill off this Morrigan? Just goes for the dry tag with Doom. Should be able to do this for 2 meters, I think, and just kill off this whole character. Solo Dark Chun-Li is incredibly fast, but I feel like he needs to be at least somewhat respectful of a couple of the things these characters could do, especially with X Factor if they have meter, but doesn't get the chance to play. Liberal Terminator gets her back into the corner and kills off this character. Yeah, making it a little bit more actions than potentially necessary, but her off, and with that, a liberal Terminator does it. Amazing play by both players.
Yeah, good stuff to Acentric.
Has to win. Also, we'll see what happens. Weeberman against JumpManStrat. This is a classic for folks that follow the JDog stream, which I recommend doing. You don't even need to subscribe to get in on all of the hype Marvel action. Just follow and be here for the awesome events that JDog hosts regularly. Sometimes there's tournaments, sometimes there's exhibitions, and right now there's winners finals, and both Chris and Amaterasu are bleeding, but they're in a pretty advantageous situation meter-wise, and Ami's getting back her life over.
Now, if I was able to bet on my channel, which I can't because I'm the streamer, all my points would definitely be on the Weeberest of men, for show.
You think that this point Akuma is the answer? Oh, it looks like Jumpman is also feeling like the point Akuma is the answer. Wants to get rid of Anchor. Iron Fist goes for that snap, gets the level 3, and is going to be able to kill off this character, and does not kill off the character, and is going to eat the Fists of Fury. This is why you need to kill off all of Weeberman's characters, because you leave that Pixel Iron Fist, and now Akuma's back on point. He has an assist available, and Ami got to live there. I do not like letting Jumpman's Ami live, because he's terrifying with that character. But this is looking very good for Weeberman. Has advantage, but we know the Dark Wesker of Jumpman is able to take things out. Kills Akuma. Will Ryu survive incoming, Senior Hamon? He does! Gets the hit on Wesker as well, has X Factor available, isn't going to need it, I think. Just goes into questionable decisions by Weeberman. Maybe it was not a questionable decision, it was just being online, but sees the counter come out, reacts by just like waiting a moment. Great work to Weeberman, not mashing on incoming. I'm assuming the JumpManStrat was either got an input error or was making just the hardest reads. Both of them could come from this player because he's very good at making very hard reads. But dang, that Magnum was able to take Iron Fist down to like 30% remaining. This is a little scary. Hey Dog, you have some Chris experience. What do you feel about how he's supposed to fight Akuma on point?
I think Weeberman is fighting this how any player who plays an on-paper bad matchup should. You play with your heart, not with your brain. And Weeberman is one of those players that definitely plays with all of his heart, so that's why I definitely believe in the Weeberman, but it's not looking too promising right now, because Ryu is getting juggled by flames and bullets and all kinds of stuff.
And got the unblockable setup on him too. This looks like it will be a tied up 1-1 real quick. Oh my gosh. Weeberman was able to take that first game, but Jumpman bringing it right back. Akuma's walk speed is one of the many amazing things about him. People forget that, like, start of round, you can't dash. It's one of the only times you see people walking in this game. But Akuma's walk speed is something else. And gets clipped by that 2H. I think that the Tatsu was at the range where it was possible to advance and guard it and get the punish. Really hard to get the proper setup for punishing Tatsu in some of the, like, scrambler matches. Ryu got to hit the crouch light but did not get the confirm off of it, and no confirm off of, for Chris either. This is going to get the snipe on the Magnum, just throwing out the attacks again, trying to make sure that Chris gets taken out. He has a pixel left. One good Hadouken to the face will do this. Any little bit of anything, but great job by JumpManStrat, manages to get Wesker back in and get the glasses off, has glasses off and Ami for the incoming mix-up on Iron Fist. Iron Fist does have a meter for trying to guess to get out of something scary. Oh, but he fell onto the ground and lost because Phantom Dance crossed up. There's always some sadness, I feel, when someone is correctly blocking Phantom Dance and then Phantom Dance happens. Like, Weeberman is a great player and JumpManStrat is a great player, but there's sadness when that mix-up just happens. This does not mean that Weeberman is out of it. Weeberman, just because he still has 1 on the board, but now with 2 on the board for JumpManStrat, is Weeberman going to adjust his strategy, keep the Akuma on point, keeps the Akuma on point, using that strong walk speed, gets to push Chris all the way to the corner very quickly, and then just like making sure to have nice little stagger strings, not letting incendiary grenades get out, and gets that low to the ground air throw on Chris. I don't think he could actually kill here, but it is going to hit pretty hard and sets up the incoming mix-up for Wesker. But he ended his mix-up in a standing S, and you can't do that against the Weskers. Looks like Tatsu, just like lots of really good corner pressure, but the one time it misses, the Akuma ends up dying for it. Gonna get the chance to play. Ryu has actually been an incredibly influential character in a lot of Weeberman's previous matchups. Let's see if he's able to bring out the power of this Wandering Warrior against the man with all the guns, Chris Redfield. Looks like he's been very solid with both of the Shotos and pushing Chris into the corner, which can be a feat because Chris's zoning is very hard to get around for a lot of characters. Using that dungeon mode, I remember the commentators at TNS were just like clamoring to be challenged. Kinder Party was the most hyped for you getting to do his things, and what he really needed to watch was some Doghouse streams, because we are seeing people get challenged by this Ryu, goes for the Shoryu, and gunning. Iron Fist gets hit, and Ryu gets hit with that last bit, pops him all the way up because of the final hit. Going to die, and X Factor runs out. Iron Fist's damage output is enough, but not when he gets hit. Looks like JumpManStrat's going to take this 2-1, moving on to winner's side of Grand Final. I assume I'm next because that's necessary for the bracket to progress.
Fortunately, we were.
Well, hey, you can catch us back later on the YouTube by subscribing to the JDog YouTube channel.
Yeah, I'll definitely never have to worry about missing a single match. Tune into any of those for sure. But man, we're already going right into it. Sarah immediately just going for these gunshots on Liberal Terminator, going again for the Magneto Doom Sentinel Ray team, for those of you that are not too familiar. But I mean, this matchup between Wesker and Magneto, I want to say it's even, but Wesker is able to move just in similar ways as Magneto can. Albeit being able to teleport. As you can tell, Magneto's already on the verge of losing health. Oh, is going to teleport again? Yeah, try to teleport in front of it. Oh, did not get the confirm. But now Sarah getting the confirm off of that Dante assist as his Professor Xavier watches very happily in the back. Oh, and does not dodge that mix-up, getting all that chip out. Oh, and Liberal Terminator trying to get the low and wasn't able to, but instead still mashed the button to beat the trade out with Wesker, and that's definitely going to be a dead Wesker, of course. Taking him out, has 3 beaters, just jump, rock, spear flame, nice. Now it's all up to Magnus and Dante. Going for a mix-up of the sword, has to block the drones, blocked all those, not getting up grabbed, was not able to fly, but I said, unafraid. It just smashes out those nice landing lights. So many Weskers, I don't feel stupid now. Yeah, I play Wesker too, staying free. So yeah, do not feel alone. I started trying to go for
that was an amazing X Factor grab from Terminator there.
Definitely. It's just
gonna kill. Just right when the jam session was gonna end and timed that X Factor perfectly.
Oh, caught by the air boot into the frying pan. Ooh, rocket punch.
Very good push block bait from Terminator there. Probably Isisera thought a normal was gonna head her way, and a preemptive push block was her demise.
Now, Isisera got the advantage of having the super over Liberal Terminator and was even able to use it to get those shades off. Gets the speed boost. Oh, but not the mix. Oh, Liberal Terminator trying to go again for the head tap. Isisera blocked it, but then this time Liberal Terminator decided to go low, and Isisera was not ready for that one. Ended up getting hit. Getting all this damage, all this grab, goes for the reset, but Isisera holding forward to jump back so that way you don't have to worry about staying in the corner or getting a reset, but still gets air thrown by Liberal Terminator, and oh, but he misses it, but Isisera wasn't ready and ends up getting just punished off the scramble. Getting a second chance though, and is able to land that hit on Liberal Terminator's Magnus, and it's definitely a dead Magnus. I mean, it's not a whole lot of health, besides the THC anyways. Now this Doom has to do something about it. Oh,
such a good meaty mag blast.
Oh, Liberal Terminator didn't do M, instead tried doing the high kick, so it was not gonna punish either after all. Oh no, it's getting hit with the drones. Liberal Terminator didn't get the confirmation. Drones? Yeah. Both gonna have to X Factor in response possibly? No, it was an even trade, so Sarah doesn't have to worry about it and can chill out in the back, but gonna definitely have to worry about this. I would say this is a bad matchup on Sentinel's side, and it just shows why I got the air throw. Get the confirm off the X Factor cancel. Nice off Sarah. Just a basic combo, no meter needed, and just gonna mix the heck out of with this Dante assist. Try to do a counter, but unfortunately it didn't work out and was just far enough. Liberal Terminator just needs to get this mix on Dante. Starts raw S. Oh, almost gets grabbed. Well, Sarah says, I don't think so, but gets a stinger into level 3. Oh man. Gonna do so much damage.
I need a pickup after this though.
Dash forward. Got
And
it.
she got it. Just have to
Teleport.
complete the combo to build up the necessary amount of meter.
Got it. Tying it up. 1-1. Sarah says, I don't think so, Liberal. This is not TNF. Unfortunately, and Xavier looks very pleased in the back. Look at him. Look at Xavier staring.
Terminator is looking as if like Coach Steve and Ray just fused together. Because he plays both of their teams at very, very high level. And this is the first I'm actually seeing. Oh, the double overhead reset! But misses the completion, unfortunately, giving Isocera a chance to strike back here.
Super again? No, just goes for the reset instead. Just is content with doing gunshots. Yeah, I was gonna say like a good super would work to go through the beam. Nice. Oh, but Magneto was blocking it, and so now either it has to X Factor. Oh, to save himself, and did so, but wasn't able to not get the confirm. Now Dante's in terrible trouble, getting mixed up, and is probably gonna end up dying from this combo because Liberal Terminator has 3 meters. Oh, I thought he missed. Was just probably doing it to make sure to get the confirm. Ooh, and that's a
We'll do it
dead.
for the flex, let's be honest.
Yeah, the tone setter, of course. Oh no, the gunshot got out. No, unfortunately, and Liberal Terminator was able to get the grab punish in response to that. And just build the meter to get another grab keep. Is Liberal Terminator planning to just squeeze all these characters to death? Oh no, just keep it simple. Just gonna go into Doom Spear Flame. Yep. And now all it's up to Sarah's Magneto has 3 meters, so it is possible. Oh, nice falling the S. Oh, but it wasn't ready for the Liberal Terminator X Factor cancel. Was not blocking at that moment. Probably trying to jump or something. THC, Liberal Terminator going up 2-1. Getting scary out here. Oh, and DeadX Pride rating with the party of 18. Thank you. Hope your stream was super good. I saw that it was La Pirate's birthday today, right? Or last night? Either
Happy
way,
birthday to the pirate. A fellow hug boy.
Yeah, definitely shouts out. To the pirate giving me some good old tech. Oh wow, I started just throwing the raw S. Big active button. Oh no, but that falling elbow was not going to do enough. But Sarah smart enough to dodge the second air. Not wanting to get air grabbed again by Magneto. Magneto not ready though for that cross up air S from the other side on Wesker. And now it's looking in Icy Sarah's fate. Oh, just got hit by the Dante assist, but was not able to capitalize of it and able to confirm instead. Liberal terminates the chance by hitting just those few rapid lows on Wesker, and Wesker just gonna end up going down right here pretty easily. Gonna need the rocks. No, just no assist needed. Just foot dives really. Oh, it has 4 meters to work with, practically 5. And Magneto gonna be able to take the mix. Was able to push out Doom, but when he came down with the S, it did not work out. And now Liberal Terminator is configuring the combo to make sure that he stays in the corner. And this is definitely gonna be an easy kill. Just straight to level 3. Flex on him, blend him up, smash the button, and he's down. Now it's all up to the Son of Sparta once again. Here it goes. Isaiah on Tournament Life. Oh, doesn't get grabbed. Oh, gets hit low. And unfortunately, able to terminate it through the chicken, the stair guard. Doom ends up grabbing Isaiah, but ends up falling in now. And now Dante has another chance. Isaiah getting the pickup. Snows with 2. Bring him to the floor. Yep. Axe damage. Double trigger mix up. Rain. Hard drives right on the heck out of there. Oh, tries to pick him up, and luckily X Factor to cancel it. Man, Isaiah just been doing a good job with these stingers. Hopefully not worrying about getting hit on punish. And it's pretty much just up to Liberal Terminator Sentinel right here, just staying away. has X Factor, so any fire pan can definitely make a sudden change. But they're not gonna give him Liberal Terminator the chance of this round, as level 3s to take that game, and I believe that is 2-2. Tying it up. Possibly. Let's see. 2-2. Yep. Game point. Next winner goes on to fight Weeberman, I believe. Oh no! And Liberal Terminator gets the first grab. Oh, but misses the follow-up, and now it's up to Wesker to get all this extra damage. Has a 2 meters to making something happen. Just gonna go for super. No, just a regular reset. Knows that the projectors are falling. Just taking it back. Says I'm cool with just these shotguns. Oh, but Liberal Terminator is ready for that H whipping, and it missed again. And man, that falling S is just so good. Yeah, definitely gonna want to do all the damage. Super again, because it's gonna run into it. Oh, gotta confirm. Just super again, just because. Oh no. And nice THC on both. Gonna get chip damage. Yeah, I want to probably teleport after that. Going to dodge that platform beam, but to not dodge that cross up air and from Doom. Just hitting nice Sarah, unfortunately, on this Magneto. Magneto's gonna almost die if it wasn't for that THC counter, and almost got happy birthday for it. And I said, all right, you know what? Let me just shift the momentum immediately. I just she X Factors on this Dr. Doom. Now it's Mag versus Mag. Is that ready? Yeah. I said going for the chip situation. Says, you know what? I don't want to deal with this. Let me just kind of chip you out, or at least force you to X Factor on my terms. Nice jump off Icera. Robots gonna make something happen, trying to bait the X Factor, is able to get the overhead but not the connection, and now Liberal Terminator gets the air grab punish off of that with S, and that's definitely a dead Magnus. Now again, all up to the Son of Sparta, Liberal Terminator goes just up to Magneto to try to make something happen. Hopefully it doesn't get air grabbed. Oh, and that's exactly what happens. Liberal Terminator just to finish this up, finish this grab, has the 3 meters to do it, bring him down to the floor, just squeeze him. Oh. And yeah, this is definitely a dead Son of Dante. Liberal Terminator takes the game 3-2 over Icy Sarah. How do you plink dash practice? So Killer King, the way you dash is you dash.
Going with the main stuff. Weeberman, however, sticking with that point Akuma. Staying free. Yes, the Doom has different air plinks because he can't plink with different things. You could technically do it with just 2 buttons, but then it's like a 1-frame link, and you have a huge window if you're doing it with a bunch of buttons instead. Like, Doom, you could technically do it with just light and medium together, but it requires a lot of precision. And multiple human rockets going early. There's no meter available on either side anymore. Magneto is bleeding. Looks like in this set, Liberal Terminator has exchanged his Doom for a Magneto, and he's not going to get the chance to play the Magneto, so this is just being down to Doom. Goes for the cheesy human rocket setup where you just assume that they are not going to block it, because if they block, you're in trouble. But if you get the hit, it just like feels so demoralizing. Great work.
Engine mode.
Nice from Weeberman, not giving it a chance. I mean, now you don't have to really worry about Magneto. You do have to worry about the Spencer. Spencer being so good at moving a bunch of times, just clawing you. And there it goes. Confirm. Almost missed. But yeah, Liberal Terminator definitely just kind of waiting for their chance. And just able to be so mobile. I mean personally, this is probably the most thing I hate about Spencer is all that backdashing. Because it's like, alright, fine, just hang back and then wait for me to do whatever. Because I can't blink, but Weeberman probably try to attempt to do a DP of some kind. But yeah, neither have meter at this moment, so it's pretty much just waiting for Weeberman to kind of jump in and push, and there he gets his chance!
That's it, this should be the end. I don't know how I feel about not X-Factoring earlier, but I guess that Weeberman just knows his damages and has no fear that his Ryu will kill. Goes up that first game, looks like Liberal Terminator did some great work. Ooh, does he have a confirm off of that height? He does. Akuma falls so low to the ground, and he uses the fly confirm with the lights. Often this will scale your damage pretty badly. Oh, it scaled it enough that it mattered. I didn't think it was going to matter. This is one of the situations it does, is going to lose his Nova for going for all these lights instead of just killing the character.
And did we give that shout out to everyone in Argentina for that raid?
Wait, Argentinians raided here? Thank you, Argentina. Marvel knows no bounds. It is there in all the countries. You just need to find it. Thank you to the Argentinian Marvel scene. Lots of love
esports. Valkyria Esports, Argentina, I believe. Hopefully I'm reading that right. Hey, when stop is everybody?
Looks like the stop right now is the end of Magneto. Oh, gets the hit with Akuma, goes into that follow, doesn't have the beam follow-up. Okay, this is pretty scary now. Is going to lose Ryu, but doesn't lose Akuma, and because of that is able to go up 2-0 real quick. Looks like the having Mundink and Chat power up is not working properly for Liberal Terminator. Going straight to that Doom. His Doom touched out a lot of games. Let's see if that's the change that was needed. He's also much more experienced with the assist, and Disruptor is faster than Plasma Beam, but Plasma Beam has such a long duration for letting you engage in nonsense. So let's see if with his normal assist pairing he ends up being able to... Oh, Weeberman totally willing to invest meter in putting the hurt onto Doom. But that far range gravimetric blaster is just such an incredible move. When there's a little bit of red life, being willing to sacrifice that to get the hit. This time Akuma is going to die. Do you think Ryu survives this incoming mix-up?
I think so. It definitely has some nice good active buttons. There's one block. Oh, but doesn't dodge the grab, unfortunately. And yeah, this is definitely just an ordinary man. Liberal Terminator having the super do so and make something done about this character. Probably gonna use all of it after foot dive. Yeah, level 3. No, they're just gonna do more foot dives. It's a cancels. I believe it's gonna be a DHC. Yeah, into Spencer. All this, and then it's just I'm pretty sure the mix we're gonna see is a lot of backdashing. Oh no, just goes right back into Nova. Says you know, let me keep it simple in the beginning. Human Rocket mix up. Can't see it coming. Oh, but Weeberman just holds forward and is just gonna put the damage on on Nova, but Nova's gets the right jump air throw at the right moment. Just very small, minuscule space, unfortunately. And now Weeberman's going to have to think of what they're going to want to do in this next match against this team that was quick to counter and make a comeback and take a win in this whole game.
I think Weeberman just should go back into it, take advantage of that walk speed again, get a happy birthday. Getting a happy birthday is the correct way. Oh no, not the correct way. Let Nova live, let Nova live, and going to go for that human rocket back. You can't do that as a punish. He still has the projectile invulnerability. Is going to catch both, I think? No, just catches Akuma. Akuma's going to die, but Ryu and Iron Fist still alive against Eaterless, Spencer, Nova, Dr. Doom. If any of these characters get a hit, they could still kill. And that throw is going to be it. Is X Factor going to be invested, or do you think the dry tag is enough? I'm not sure the dry tag's quite enough. Ryu is a pretty healthy guy. No, it's still going to be enough with DHC, I think.
Yeah, definitely had all that meter ready to go, packed up. Against Swinging Laser, Power of the Nova Force. Oh no, just blaster in front. Yeah, now it's all up to the Fist of the Irons. Slides underneath. Oh, try to go for an air grab. Nice read on with Weeberman. Oh, tries to snipe the assist, but it was just a bit too far back. But smart on Weeberman for putting the defense buff to make sure this lasts as long as possible. And Weeberman just gets the right moment. I mean, sometimes that's all it is. It takes just one and forces him to X Factor. Oh, I thought I was gonna go for the Dragon's Tail. Oh, try to go for an air. Got to the floor.
This time, this is gonna be the end of Nova. Andy has a. Oh no, it's not the end of Nova. Would you Spirit of the Dragon just to chip?
Yeah, I would have much sooner though. During that.
2-2. Weeberman had looked so solid in those first two games against the Magneto Anchor. But it looks like Liberal Terminator, once he goes to his main stuff, that Doom is just so influential on this team. Let's see what Weeberman's adjustment is. He had the happy birthday, but it didn't confirm into a kill. That would have been an entirely different game if Weeberman's Akuma had gotten what he had gone for. He's done a very good job of getting a decent amount of hits with Akuma, but then just like there have been really weird drops where they aren't quite working how they need to. Was able to block in time, but just falling buttons from Nova were too good, and now Akuma's going to die probably meterless to this team. No, 1 meter instead. Liberal Terminator looking real good to get into Grand Finals against JumpManStrat, especially with all this damage he's doing to Ryu, has the dry tag available, and is going to kill off the Wandering Warrior and take this. Let's see, do you think Iron Fist is going to be able to survive incoming? And if so, how does he need to fight to take on the entirety of this very healthy team by Liberal Terminator?
Don't push anything on Wake Up, just land and then super immediately. And you'll hit the whole team. Yeah, okay. just land, just hold forward as soon as you hit the floor super. Because he's going to try to do a mix up.
Forward, land super. Hold forward with
super, it would have worked, see?
Liberal Terminator has been very good at his X Factor timings in dealing with when that move connects. And drops the combo, gets the reset. X Factor is now out for Liberal Terminator, but he has a character that can run away from Iron Fist forever in a very safe way.
Damage the super, yep. He probably did the...
so high.
Yeah, he had to be right underneath them. Unfortunately, he was at an angle. Yeah, you have to worry about the tip hitting, which just wasn't working out. Those of you that are not keeping a close eye attention, Liberal Terminator is very prone to throws, but because his characters have good throws and airspeed, it's something that you're not really looking for because you're getting overwhelmed by all these offenses and backdashing. So good stuff to Liberal Terminator, taking a 3-0 over Weeberman, and it looks like Liberal Terminator.
The various Marvel discords, so get hype for Weeberman, and now get hype for JumpManStrat versus Liberal Terminator in Grand Finals. JumpManStrat is on the winner's side, and Liberal Terminator is on losers, so Liberal Terminator is going to need to get 2 sets in order to take this. This is not how it needs to start, though. Oh, maybe it is how it needs to start. Amy is getting beaten down, and then Chris is going to die, and Amy's going to lose all that red life. It went from looking real bad to real good real quick. Goes for the snap, does not get the kill on the doggone incoming. She has a funky hitbox, and it looked like the grapple pulled her down to the ground so fast that Stand Light went over her head. But this is a pretty great situation for Liberal Terminator. Do you think the Dark Wesker is going to do some Dark Wesker things?
Yeah, I certainly hope so. Jumpman definitely has a very strong Wesker, has very good confirms off of Wesker. Anything, whether it's a gunshot, a super, most of the time Jumpman will capitalize off of whatever it is and will not have to really worry about anything. But Liberal Terminator going immediately for that confirm off the human rocket. What a mix. Very invincible. And yeah,
the Wesker before X Factor can happen. There's a pain that only Marvel players know, which is called saving X Factor for the next round. Where you're like, okay, if I block this incoming mix-up, I'll use X Factor in neutral for something, but sometimes you don't get that chance to throw out your X Factor. This time, the incendiary grenade managed to save Chris in a situation where it looked very dire, and Liberal Terminator ended up using resources to make that happen. Some flamethrowers are going to build an arbitrary amount of meter right now, and it looks like for the first time, or it looks like for this game of the set, JumpManStrat's going to get some momentum with Chris, is able to counter poke. That's one of the things that is so good, is when people who have characters who have otherwise relatively limited tools have that really good footsies range, know exactly when to dash in and press a button. Got the confirm with Amy, and then I don't think he's going to need any more resources than he has here. Has access to 4. Does this hyper and follows up with Amy level 3, and I think that's the end of Doom. She just whips him a bit, and then the Dictator of Latveria goes down to the Goddess.
I've tied it up even one. Something about Jumpman that's very, it is his ability to counter hit. Notice, try to pay attention to your patterns. Notice maybe you don't, push back when you push forward, or maybe you don't push forward when you're pushing back, and just really does your best to counter off of that. As you can tell right there. Try to go for a throw, but this time Liberal Terminator was keenly aware and went up for the air jump, and was able to get Chris. And now switching into Doom, probably gonna take out Commander Redfield right here. Into the Spencer.
Also, did anybody notice that when Chris hit the Magnum on Nova, his gravimetric pulse went high into the air and moved up with him instead of just like disappearing. That was some weird animation stuff going on. The TAC is enough to kill Wesker, and I think even on the 35 MS, the 35, oh no, the 35 was enough to interfere. Looks like Liberal Terminator did not get to kill the Wesker, and because of that, one of the things that I like about JumpManStrat here is that he chooses to use the resources. If you let a character live, there's so many chances for them to come back. JumpManStrat's just been doing amazing with making sure to do what's necessary to kill the character. But, oh, does he have a confirm here on Spencer? Almost, but not quite. And because of that, Chris is going to die, but Amaterasu comes in without needing to immediately eat a mix-up. Is she over the blaster? She is over the blaster, but the way she rotates her body during the ice section extended her hurt box downwards and was able to get Rex.
Oh no, and Amaterasu ended up falling up against the shield and giving Liberal Terminator the chance to just easily confirm. He had a double hit, doesn't have Doom anymore, but attempts to go for a reset. Nice awareness though on JumpManStrat that Liberal Terminator was trying to keep him in the corner and do a reset that way. And just look at all those backdashing, just like here, let me reset, let me not give you close, and let me just wait to try to capitalize you off these different hits. Is able to get the throw, is still in slow though, but not able to finish, pushes the shield immediately, and now this kind of is even yet again. I mean, but look at, I guess Jumpman has figured out something, knowing that Nova doesn't have any meter. So it's a lot more harder. Nova's gonna have to do something as far as something, an air dash, an overhead, an air grab, and just like that, gets that overhead right there. Now it's just up to Jumpman's Wesker. Oh, but gonna go for the mix-up. Oh, and now Jumpman going for a mix-up of his own. Oh, almost had to confirm off of there. Usually Jumpman has those pretty good. Oh, try to go for a gunshot. And yeah, Liberal Terminator just hanging out, just trying to waste all the seconds. But Jumpman's was unafraid, and Liberal Terminator ended up getting the falling H off of that, as Liberal Terminator takes the next game.
Nice work to Liberal Terminator. One more, and they'll be able to reset the bracket too. Throwing out that ground mine, but the ground mine is not a strong enough disincentive. Plasma Beam gave it time to explode while Nova just waited. Oh, but don't go for a TAC if you're going to give this Commander Redfield a chance to live. Manages to get around with another human rocket though. Those have really been so influential in whether Chris gets to get work in. He's just been blown up by human rocket after human rocket.
And oh no, the dog gets meatied unfortunately by Nova as it ends up getting brought down.
And stomping on the dog. He remembers that death in the first game, and he's like, no, I can't let this goddess get me again. Hands it off to his friend Spencer, who is very good at getting rid of dogs. Don't ask how, his wife does it for him. But looks like Wesker gets a chance to get glasses off, and excellent confirm here. Should be able to kill off Nova, has the incoming mix-up on Doom and 4 meters. Let's see what the incoming mix-up looks like. It looks good is what it looks like. Hits, confirms into it, Doom is dead, and now even if X Factor runs out, if he gets the hit, is going to be able to kill off. Oh no, was still recovering and ended up dying to Spencer. Looks like Liberal Terminators resetting the bracket, going to make it so now JumpManStrat is also in Losers bracket. It's just a 1-to-3 set. Winner of this takes home grand final.
I forgot about TA Moons. I haven't heard that name in a good while. I just always see Moons winning in NLBC, and they're having Marvel during that time. I was always like, dang, Moons is tearing it up.
Yeah, Moons. Do people know if Moons still plays? I remember appreciating his play back in the day, but I don't know if he is still among the playing. Human Rocket has just been a defining factor in this matchup. It has consistently punished Chris or mixed him up when he tried to do something and then went to the opposite side and got the confirm off of it. Looks like Liberal Terminator here is going to someone that normally eliminates liberals, maybe getting rid of police instead today, because Chris Redfield going down, and This dog, going for an immediate hyper to try and disincentivize behavior, is back to being full screen. Does not have a good assist. Previously, when it was Amy Wesker against Nova and Spencer, there was no Plasma Beam assist, but this time Plasma Beam is available. Gets the hit, gets the conversion into Doom, is going to be able to kill off the dog and have a good incoming mix-up on Wesker. But we've seen this Dark Wesker do work before. Will Dark Wesker make it back? This is how he starts making it back. No, it's not how he starts making it back. This is how he ends making it back.
Level 3? No, yeah, I was ready, waiting for it. Oh, and level 2 just punishes it so easily, just gets the grab, bionic maneuvers, we know this stuff. Just the good old hands in here, no force, taking the first game of the new loser set. Sorry, Tuna Max, it is still tournament right now.
Max, please in the future, if you're not going to be able to make it, because things come up, all of us have things come up that are prevent us from playing sometimes, just let JDog know instead of just intermediaries, because he needed to hear from like 3 other people that you were out of the bracket and just hear it from you. So please in the future, just let JDog know. We want to make it so our TOs have a good time, right? And looks like Wesker is in there. Chris is in the anchor position, which is not where he is strongest. Human Rocket that time was not at a confirmable height, but if you just dry tag, it's very easy to confirm the punish on that. Liberal Terminator is likely going to be able to kill Chris for a single meter here. And using that to get so much pressure, Amy manages to live this incoming. The ice, I think that it would have been possible if Liberal was feeling very gutsy to go for Plink Dash ×2 into jump throw, but decided to play it a little bit more conservatively, just let this go in, and because of that, Amy gets the hit. I don't think this is actually quite enough to kill, just very close. And shoots on, does not shoot, punishes the dry tag. Both of them smarter than I am, understanding that people are going to make very risky dry tags in situations where they probably shouldn't. And goes for the X Factor setup, gets the hit, kills off Doom, and is going to have an incoming on Nova available with the Cold Star. Doesn't confirm off Cold Star though. Wesker here going to potentially... Human Rocket did not punish him fully, and because of that, this is looking okay. X Factor being available, we have all seen what happens when people leave Mundang Spencer alive. Let's see if Liberal Terminator here is going to have a similar mechanism. Oh, doesn't even get to the Spencer. It may just be his Nova doing the work. Nova gets the confirm on Wesker off of that Gravimetric Blaster, or a Gravimetric Pulse, and now has a mix-up on Amy. Oh, that was dirty, and the dog died.
Yeah, it is slightly frustrating as a fellow Wesker main to watch this matchup, just because I know what to do, but I have confidence Jumpman, even though Jumpman is on tournament life right here. Liberal is on tournament point to get this. He's able to dodge an incendiary grenade, just got to bring him down, just going to do a rocket punch off the grab. Yep, he's going to switch, possibly. Dude, no, just goes for a GHC. And Nice and Jumpman have been able to counter all these GHCs so far.
I think a single THC has actually worked on Jumpman thus far in this tournament. Like, he's just been doing, and goes for the THC. It's just gonna kill? It does. Can't get hit by the Magnum.
But you do have to worry about that backdash in Spencer. Oh man, it looked like Liberal Terminator was behind, but he actually ended up staying in front. And Jumpman just trying to catch him with the Magnum, but that Plasma Beam just doing so good work of keeping everything. And finally, Liberal Terminator was able to get the down chase, and yeah, just definitely going to build meter, kill Chris, get him out of here. I wonder if Liberal Terminator might go for a side TC just because? No, just finishes it off with an air M.
Spencer comes back in, gets the cross up on Amy, even with her weird body, isn't going to even need to use X Factor to get this kill. Oh, but we've seen Dark Wesker do this before. Are we going to see it this time?
Depends. Here, go for the maneuver. Now it depends. Is Liberal Terminator going to back up or stay in forward? Oh, stays forward to get a mix from the other side. Oh, and it doesn't work out. Jumpman tried to just super to get onto the other side, but had just too many hits from everywhere, and Liberal Terminator closes it out with a level 3.
And with that, Liberal Terminator is your Doghouse number 11 champion, taking it over JumpManStrat, running it back all the way through Losers Bracket. After being sent there